Oh boy.
Hi, chat.
Hello.
Hoi hoi.
I'll put down the editing software now.
Yes, you do need to put down the editing software.
Oh, come on. I've been doing it for like, let's see. I've been doing this for like 8 hours straight, you know?
You need a break.
Occo!
You need a break.
You need a break.
Dude. My mouse hand is like fucking tired.
You're now realizing the pain you're in.
Nah, it's fine though. It's fine. I went from like 13 minutes to 47 minutes, and I'm gonna zoom past quite a lot of this end stuff because it's just a lot of reading screenshots, and I don't have to cut too much out other than just me saying, "Fuck, I can't believe I just read it that way." So, speaking of which, if people join my channel, our channel memberships, I probably will release the uncut audio of this after like a certain period of time for people that just want to listen to me have snide random commentary while I'm recording. Join my channel, chat. I'm saying that in somebody else's channel right now.
I know.
I am not live myself.
You're octopusing too hard, says Tape.
Oh, otherwise, hi chat. It's Dogwave.
Dogwave.
This week has been a little what's the right way to say it? Awful?
Yeah, that's a way to put it.
That's a way to put it.
That is one way to put it, yeah.
Like, not everything this week has been awful, but I'm pretty sure we all know what was awful.
Don't worry, Big Brother will protect you.
Dogwave Day.
It is Dogwave today.
The Wiggle Dogs are the true Chaos Emeralds all along. Oh no.
Oh gosh, did it not save properly?
Why did that did that?
Good afternoon. I was AEW wrestling right now. They are having main event from Saturday. Well, fun. But how is everyone doing? How are you two doing?
I am doing just fine. Like I said, editing.
Yeah. You've
My
had your head
computer
down
is struggling. Yeah, kind of. I've kind of been going back and forth between different screens trying to get this thing done. I released I've been taking mini breaks to do different things. I took a mini break to release the trailer of this, which is really just going to be the first 3 minutes of the video. And outside of that, I've really just been focusing on this all day, which I am happy to be doing. I'm going to be honest with you. It feels really nice to have this get out. Maybe after this, I can finally have some video game autism back again. Excuse me.
I mean, that'd be good. The video game autism is nice.
Yeah, but it kind of comes and goes.
Yeah, no, I get that.
Which is fine.
Ironically, I've been having that same kind of feeling the last couple of days because I'm like, I want a game, but what?
And then Mewgenics dropped.
No, even during Mewgenics.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Well, because I don't view Mewgenics as like a story game like I would like Stellar Blade or Code Vein 2 or
That's what I meant. Okay.
like Mewgenics to me feels like a game I can just turn on and just play.
Yeah.
Ak, I love your music. It's awesome.
What music? I don't make any music unless you're talking about the music for the video, which it's still not my music, but it comes from Carl Casey, who does fantastic music. And I've kind of decided moving forward that I am just going to use his music unless there's a specific reason that I want to use somebody else. Because the service I had been using, I just stopped using, and I don't want to pay $120 a year for music that I don't use anymore. Thankfully, they don't like penalize you if you stop using it. Like during the period, they will only penalize you after the fact.
Right.
This does mean that the Yippee song won't be used anymore. But that's okay. We'll find a new Yippee song. Maybe one day I'll have somebody make me a custom Yippee song. I know somebody in the VTuber sphere that that can make music, and maybe I'll just have him make me something. I don't know. I don't
I
know.
mean, fair enough.
I need a break. Chat, there will be a break when I finish this video because it's 6 months late.
Has it been
No,
that
it's not.
long?
No, it's more like 4 months late,
Okay.
if I'm gonna be honest with you. I had to think about it because it was in October, and October, the very beginning of. By the way, funny joke. Do you know what happened on the same day that Cinder released the Google Doc?
No.
I was playing Hollow Knight.
No, it was Dogtober 7th on that day. Do neither of you know what Dogtober 7th is?
No.
That's
Nope.
the day that Hassan Piker shocked his dog.
Oh. That
They
that was
literally
the same
happened on
day?
the same day. Yes, she released it on. I double checked because I was like, "There's no way this is real." I double checked. She released her doc on October 7th. Literally a couple hours earlier, Hassan Piker shocked his dog.
It's Akko's baby. It needs 9 months to develop.
No, fuck no. I don't want it to take that long.
Uh,
It might be a little while before the second video comes out because there is going to be more. But it depends because like I want to write the script for that one and just yeah. But yeah, that's how long it's been. Kind of funny.
fair.
Oh goodness.
How long
I
do you
have
think he gets
included
permabanned?
never.
Yeah, he
Never.
won't.
Hassan is their child on Twitch. Speaking of which, I don't know if you saw, he did multi-stream for one day. Did you see that?
I commented on it.
Fair. I just wanted to double check. You know, maybe Magma hadn't seen it. I was asking technically both of you.
Don't care.
Okay, fair. But did you know he's not going to be multi-streaming ever again?
Yes, we also did talk about that.
Okay. Well, listen, fair enough. But do you know why he said he's not going to multi-stream ever again?
Because he deemed it non-profitable.
No, that might be
Yeah.
part of it. It's not even really that either. The listed reason that he gave, well, he gave that as a reason, but I don't think that that's actually the reason because he realized that if he diversifies his viewership, he might not be the top dog on Twitch anymore, and he has to be the top dog on Twitch, so he has to keep all his viewers in one place. Because, you know, if I just streamed on one platform, I know for a fact that not everybody's going to move over. Some people hate YouTube, some people hate Twitch, some people hate Kick. But I know that a good majority of people will go to one platform, period. But if I diversify, people will go to whatever platform they want. Maybe they'll like Kick more because there's no ads, or maybe they like Twitch for whatever godforsaken reason. The point is, he basically, if he diversifies, he's fucked because he won't look like the king anymore.
Fair. Have a good night.
Sorry,
Sensors.
I've been quiet all day.
You want to talk drama?
Not really. It's more like I just want to talk in general.
Well,
We could talk about the Discord shit, because goddamn, they're overstepping.
well, we will have a lot to talk about tonight. I keep getting Burt Peanut ads for games now, and one of them has him sniffing a female character's ass.
Oh, you're kidding
That
me.
sounds
God
like
damn.
Peanut.
Do you think that he'll ever get in trouble?
No. Well,
Yes.
yes.
He will eventually.
He
He's
will
not.
eventually when he's no longer at the top of the leaderboards.
He's not Twitch's top anything. He's only popular because of the VTuber awards and the click that boosted him up.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to lose relevancy soon, and then after that, he's going to actually start getting hit with everything because he's no longer protected by everyone.
Do you think so? You think so?
Yeah.
Hmm. Fair.
So,
Fair.
chat, why don't we kind of start getting into the news a little bit? Welcome, Farrell. For fuck's sake, man, you keep getting away with it. So, it's been a surprisingly light week for stuff. But we still
Has it
have
been,
stuff
though?
to talk about. Well, besides Discord, there really hasn't been a whole lot else.
Fair.
But we do have something.
Okay.
I don't know why this is breaking. Hold on. What is that? What did I just grab? Oh, my alerts?
Oh, wow. Well, you gotta lock your alerts, man. I'm surprised you haven't done that.
No, my alerts still aren't working.
Oh, I didn't know
'cause I
that. You
wor- I
should
was-
have me help you out with that.
I was working on them, and then they just stopped working. All right. So, chat, this week was surprising in this regard. Because despite the Discord stuff, Blizzard announced an update to Diablo 2.
Isn't that game like
20 years old plus? Yeah.
I was gonna say I was gonna ballpark estimate 10, but you know what? Now I feel bad that I didn't go that high.
Yeah,
Wasn't this update for the Steam release of Diablo 2?
this
Or
was
was it
for
already released
every
on Steam?
version of the game. The Steam version
Ah.
just came out that day as well. So, on that same day, Diablo 2 got a Steam release, and it got a new class for the game, and just some overall kind of new content. Which is weird for a remaster of a game.
A little bit.
Mhm.
Why is that? Hold on. Oh, you know what? I know why that was breaking. 'Cause I'm an idiot.
Oh no.
Oh, there, Tim. It's okay.
I did it wrong. I messed up. Yeah, it's fine. So, Diablo 2 got an update. Let's see if we can actually... Like, here's the Steam version. And, like, it's cool, it's on Steam, but it is $40. Now,
Wait, the update costs $40?
No. So the update itself, because it's a new class, it's a DLC on its own. But that
Yeah.
DLC is $25. It's not just the class; it's some other content as well. But the class is like the big deal.
Uh-huh.
That update is $25 on other platforms. But because the game was just released on Steam, they're not releasing the game and then the update as a DLC. They've just released the whole package.
You can't buy the base game on Steam. Oh my, this is something EA would pull.
Wait, so you can't even buy the game if you wanted to play the update because you want to get into a game that looks interesting, and you can't even play it because
No.
You can play it,
you can
but you
play
have to
it.
buy the update with it. You have to buy the DLC with it because there's no separate version.
Correct.
There's only one version of the game.
Well, so
Oh,
this,
I imagine. Okay.
This is the remastered version anyway. It's not the original version of Diablo 2. Which is the one they updated a couple of years back.
Fair enough.
But I have heard from some people that this is actually... Like, Blizzard did a genuinely good job with this update.
Did they?
That's what I've heard. Which is impressive. I would like to play this, but $40.
It's a bit of an asking price.
It is a bit of an asking price for a 20-plus-year-old game.
I mean, if they're gonna breathe a lot of life into it, maybe it's all right. I have no idea how good is the update.
I mean, it's an entirely new class to play that was never in the base game when it first came out
Right.
20-plus years ago. So that's a
Well,
pretty big deal.
I would agree. I would agree. Maybe that's reason enough. Who knows?
Yeah.
Who knows? I don't know if anybody in chat has it,
You
but
also
you
do
know,
need a Battle.net account. Like, for me, it wouldn't matter because
because you already have one.
I had one from years ago before they were bought by Activision. So
43 gigs for this kind of
they
game.
didn't add anything Libby Lefty. Here's the problem. No, they didn't, because they cannot. At least not well. The problem with doing that to especially old games is you definitely will alienate your audience and you will get less money overall. If you release a game with some of that stuff in it baked in to begin with, that's different. I mean, it's not good at all, but if you start changing stuff in a game that never had it to begin with, you will definitely start making a lot of people mad.
Mm-hmm.
So Blizzard, hopefully I'm right in this and just saying they know that that wouldn't be allowed in a older game like this. Because it is already well pre-established.
Mm-hmm. Is the update doing good?
Well, let's check SteamDB. Diablo 2. 8,246 players right now. And
you think for a Steam release of a beloved game, you get a little bit more than 11,000 or 12,000 a peak of current.
that, but also the people who cared about this game to begin with are the ones that bought it on Battle.net when it came out.
Fair enough.
So it won't even be, people won't even be playing it on Steam.
Exactly. The people that will be playing on Steam are people like if the three of us decided to buy it on Steam, but that's if we bought it on Steam, whereas a lot of people are buying the DLC on Battle.net.
Is it crossplay between
Yes.
the two platforms?
Yes.
Oh, nice.
Okay.
Because it still requires a Battle.net account on both sides.
Steve just doesn't get access to the player count of those that are just starting on Battle.net.
Exactly.
Right.
Isn't this the remaster where they made the Amazon look like Willem Dafoe?
If you can have proof of that, that would be amazing.
I don't know, actually, but that'd be funny.
That sounds pretty funny.
Remember what happened to Warcraft 3 Reforged? That actually is why there was a lot of hesitation behind the Diablo 2 remaster to begin with. Because, like, the StarCraft 3 remaster was... StarCraft 3. The StarCraft remaster did very, very well. But that was when we still had the old guard at Blizzard. But with Warcraft 3 Reforged, that was after a lot of them left. Which is a bit of a big difference.
Uh-huh.
Only a bit.
So, StarCraft Remastered did good. Warcraft 3 Remastered did poorly. Diablo 2 Remastered did well. So, I mean, I'm glad that it's doing well. I mean, they added the Warlock class. They added new endgame challenges, like new types of bosses, I guess. New quality of life updates, like advanced dash tabs, new loot filters. You know, and this is all for his 30th anniversary, apparently.
It's great. My question is going to be, what else will they change that they're not saying? Because Blizzard, they definitely have.
Oh, I'm sure we have heard about it if they had.
Okay. I'm not talking like gameplay, and not like major gameplay, like small tweaks that like veterans will find out because something feels off.
Exactly. I don't know, but I haven't heard anything. That's a
that
plus.
you know of.
Yeah, that I know of, but
It might just be so irrelevant that nobody's going to say anything about it.
exactly.
Well, it also was dropped in the same week of another game coming out.
Yeah.
2 games.
So, I don't know. I thought if people were interested in Diablo 2, hey, it's out. Cool. I see no problem with that.
Indeed. Very cool.
It is.
I guess I'll run out of Activision.
Oh, what did they do this time? Oh, what am I seeing here?
Oh, Epstein plus Bobby Kotick in leaked 2013 emails.
This thing.
Oh, did he go to the island or?
So, it's highly assumed that Bobby Kotick did go to the island, but also he was in active discussions with Epstein, specifically stating in an email, "How do we teach kids to spend money for the rest of their lives as early as possible?"
So I do remember hearing something about this. So basically, the understanding I have is because of Epstein, we now have microtransactions.
Yes.
Aggressively monetize microtransactions in games.
Yeah, that's pretty funny if you think about it.
The answer.
Funny, it's still infuriating.
Oh, it is. It's highly infuriating. The answer we got was microtransactions in Call of Duty plus sexy rewards plus guns plus virtual items. Now, I want to remind people that it feels very interesting to say sexy rewards in today's day and age. Remember, this is 2013.
Yep.
Sexy rewards back then probably meant way more than it did today.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah. And then now sexy rewards is primarily referred to the eastern side of gacha games.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. Because
education.
Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say because people want to play aim trainer in their fucking COD game. Did you guys see this? You guys saw the video of the one of the skins? I don't know if it's COD, but it was a skin that had an aim trainer mini game inside the game itself.
Oh my god, I did not see that.
Wait, what? What is that?
Yeah. I forget what game it was. It was on my Twitter feed.
Goodness, sorry, chap. It's been a day.
How's it?
So what he's basically describing is if you kind of like Helldivers, where Helldivers has that little like mini game in the ship where you can basically test how fast you can type the commands or whatever. It sounds like it's like that. I have not quite seen what he's talking about though. Epstein was behind COD points.
Epstein was behind COD points, yes.
Yes, actually.
No. And if you abbreviate COD points,
it says CP. Yep. You feel weird or grossed out yet?
Because education through games is for losers. We need to hook them on constant paying. Kotick's name appears over 300 times in Epstein's files. This isn't a conspiracy. These are their own words, and look around. That's exactly what kids gaming looks like today.
Oh, it's crazy. Funny.
It's so funny,
crazy.
It's so funny that Fortnite beat them to the punch, though.
Yeah.
I do wonder if the owner of Fortnite is in there at all.
Don't know.
Don't know. This is gonna glow a little bit, chat, but there was apparently a leaked list, and I'm sure Akko's probably seen it, the one that Pam Bondi released.
Yeah, I saw that list.
I don't believe that list.
Oh, you don't believe the list?
When you have Marilyn Monroe and Elvis Presley in the list?
Okay, I just want to say, the name is put there. That doesn't mean that they went to the island. That just means that their name is in there. She just put a list of every single name in there.
Right, but that's the bit. That's the thing. That's why I don't trust it.
It seems like more of a reactionary when her, I forget what company she's a part of, when that entire thing when she called out dropped.
Oh yeah.
The stock just dropped.
So again,
I will say Pam Bondi has been really shit when it comes to the Epstein files. I've been talking about it with Ava, and I'm going to be honest. I feel like Trump is going to use her as a scapegoat for when it inevitably kind of backfires a little bit. Not quite sure if it will, but like I feel like he needs to get rid of her because she's like part of the problem with it.
Right.
Names are just listed, not island goers. Yeah, I've heard that there are like Twitter accounts that were mentioned in there randomly, just because of the FBI investigation. They were just talked about. Also, Cash Patel. Yeah, he was in there. Yeah, he was in there, and he also needs to be gone. Both of them have done stupid, in my opinion. Anyway, it goes back to my thought process that you will never get a satisfactory Epstein files. Although I am glad that some people that are alleged to be predators in it are like stepping down from their government positions. Did
Yeah.
you see that some people in Europe are like, all right, fuck this shit, I'm out. And I heard that Keir Starmer might actually just leave. He might just step off.
Yeah, I've heard that rumor.
If true, that would be hilarious.
All right. I don't want to keep people waiting for too long.
And
It's
here
probably time we start.
we go.
So, as of the beginning of this week, we had. Okay, what button did I press? There we go. This week at the beginning of the massive shit show that is Discord announcing age verification globally.
Teen safety. Think
And they
of the
also
children.
mentioned, well, I mean, you bring up teen safety, and they mentioned they're going to hire a bunch of teens to help them. And I'm just sitting here thinking, who's going to watch the adults that need to hire the teens?
Yep, exactly.
You know what I mean? It's just like I don't trust a bunch of random adults that are going to be working with a bunch of random teens.
I don't either.
Especially when I know that Discord is built up of a bunch of furries.
Oh
It's
no.
probably going to be Californian teens and their skewed version of how they view the world. But it's neither here or there.
Yep.
Yeah.
So this says Discord will soon be expanding teen safety protections worldwide, including teen by default settings and age assurance designed to create safer experiences for teens. We're also launching recruitment for Discord's first teen council, creating a space for teen voices to help shape our safety and well-being work. Applications are now open for US teens ages 13 to 17. Learn more about these updates here.
This will only hurt people that are already following the rules. It won't hurt people that are already breaking the rules because they already break the rules.
Yep. So, we got some reading to do.
Oh, great.
I've read a lot today.
This article was last updated on February 10th, 2026 to include clarification on our approach to age assurance. This actually gets worse the more we're going to read this.
I do like that they mentioned that because it really didn't help them.
No, it actually hurt them more. So, it says here, clarification on our approach to age assurance. We've seen some questions about our age assurance update, and we want to share more clarity We know how important these changes are to our community. Here's what we want you to know. Discord is not requiring everyone to complete a face scan or upload an ID to use Discord. The vast majority of people can continue using Discord exactly as they do today without ever being asked to confirm their age. Yeah, if you want to use it in a teen setting for the rest of your life.
Well, we'll see. We'll see. Mizu's kind of got the idea that if you are deemed old enough, you might not have to show them your ID. So he told me that because of the amount of hentai that he has, he might just not have to worry.
Here's my problem with that.
How would they verify your age if you're not?
We're gonna get into that a little bit further.
I don't know. I'm just saying what Mizu suggested. So
we're gonna get into that because they do actually mention how. You need to be an adult to access age-restricted experiences such as age-restricted servers and channels, or to modify certain safety settings. For the majority of adult users, we will be able to confirm your age group using information we already have. We use age prediction to determine with high confidence when a user is an adult. This allows many adults to access age-appropriate features without completing an explicit age check. When additional confirmation is required, we offer multiple privacy-forward options through trusted partners. Trusted partners. Facial scans never leave your device. Discord and our vendor partners never receive it.
That's lying.
IDs are used to get your age only and then deleted. That's a lie. Discord only receives your age, and that's it. Your identity is never associated with your account. Well, that's also a lie.
We're 3 for 3, baby. Let's go.
We hope this helps to clarify some of your questions. This work is important because building a safer Discord requires a thoughtful approach alongside the communities who make Discord special. Yep, special.
I do like that universally everybody on both sides of the political spectrum hate this so much that both sides are choosing that they're gonna abandon Discord.
Uh-huh.
I find an alternate platform, which is hard enough as it is because no other platform is like Discord. TeamSpeak, shut the fuck up and fix your platform, please.
I mean, they are trying. You can't blame them for trying.
I can blame them when they are taking the piss out of Discord every single day.
Well, okay, there is a difference between developers and a social media manager.
I get that, but however, it doesn't look good for them.
No, you're right. It doesn't look good because the social media manager doesn't shut up.
I think the social media manager for them has been kind of funny.
They've been funny, but I definitely see where Magma's coming from with that, where they're basically constantly making tweets shitting on Discord. Understandably so. But we're not seeing improvements to TeamSpeak either. It is a two-way street. If you're gonna keep, shit talking on Twitter, we should see some updates on TeamSpeak.
Maybe.
Frequently asked questions. Will I need to age assure to continue using Discord? No. The vast majority of people can continue using Discord exactly as they do today, without ever being asked to confirm their age. In a minority of cases, when additional confirmation is required, we offer multiple privacy-forward options through trusted partners. When do I need to go through age assurance? You must be a confirmed adult to access age-restricted content and experiences such as age-restricted servers and channels. Oh, where'd that go? Or to modify certain safety settings. The majority of Discord users don't access age-restricted content and will never go through a facial age estimation flow or ID verification.
I don't believe that. I'm going to be completely honest with you. I highly doubt that's accurate. I bet you a majority of people go through material that would need to be verified for that. Just saying. I think they're lying.
Exactly. TeamSpeak still allows mods to see the IP addresses of users. It's wild. And guess why I'm not using TeamSpeak? Like, I have it installed. I'm looking at it for more personal need cases. But for something like, would I want to migrate my entire Discord community over to TeamSpeak? No. Not in any way, shape, or form.
Wait. TeamSpeak lets you see other people's IP addresses?
Yes.
Yes.
That's pretty gnarly, man.
And on top of that, and I mentioned it before, because I've been talking with some people about other platforms we can move to. And ones that popped up was stuff like Mumble and Matrix and... well, those two are way more like...
Those are decentralized ones.
Those are decentralized, but they also take a lot to get working.
Yeah.
And then
they take a lot and a lot of knowledge.
Oh, Dylan, what can you see? Because Dylan just said it's more than just the IP.
When you can self-host, it comes to the territory. Exactly. Matrix is a decent alternative, yeah. But then when people kind of want to just something they can make an account for and just kind of use as like a Discord alternative, people have been pointing to Stout and Root. And I'm going to tell you right now, Stout and Root are not what you think they are.
That TOS is brutal.
Yeah, so to put it this way, for people who maybe don't look at the TOS or the community guidelines for both the pieces of software, basically anything that we do for like Dogwave or Occo streams, UTT, hell, if we want to talk to someone that isn't here, Amal's own Discord community, what she does, none of that would be allowed. Straight up. On
do you
either of
mean?
those. We'd be banned in a heartbeat.
For what?
I want to give it
Freaking
to you
the
this
TOS.
way, Akko. The TOS, but also both Root and Stout, neither of them have a Twitter account for their business. It is exclusively Blue Sky and Reddit.
Ew.
Let me see if I can find the TOS because it's literally just listing everything that's just human.
So
There it is.
that's why I can't in good faith recommend Stout or Root,
Problematic.
because the people that they're trying to dissuade from using the service is the people that they'd call problematic, like us.
I see.
We define hate speech as any form of expression that attacks, promotes, harms, or promotes hatred against people based on their protected characteristics. We define the following as protected characteristics: age, caste, color, disability, ethnicity, family responsibilities, gender identity, house status,
Family responsibilities?
national origin, race, refuge, or immigration status, religion affiliation, serious illness, sex, sexual orientation, socioeconomic class, status, source of income, status as a victim of domestic violence, sexual violence, or stalking, and weight and size.
This is why, like, Under the T needs to become a forum, but I don't have the money or the rack to put that there. And I would have to get a reverse proxy so people couldn't see my IP address. Because while I personally am not super duper afraid of retards, I come strapped. I really don't want my roommate to have to deal with the fact that like my server is just naked in the public. So I'm not ready yet for to turn my project that is under the T into a forum that I can host, because that's what I want to do one day. So this is really just fucking dumb in my personal opinion,
It
and I
is.
hate that Discord is
And
evolved this way.
And this is why I've been saying, as much as I do hate to say this, for the time being, our best bet is still Discord.
When's this going live again?
In early March.
So it's coming up pretty soon.
It's soon, but we'll get into kind of why maybe things could change as we keep reading. But I noticed Zugswain asked me about Valor. I have kind of looked into Valor, but I need to spend more time on that one. Mostly because, again, I don't quite trust it.
Mhm.
But again, I need to spend some time with it and investigate. But so far, I'm saying don't move to anything yet.
No, I wouldn't say that either. I would say that if there's anything you want archived on specific servers, you should probably start doing it now.
Yeah.
Because if you
And
do decide to leave it, you never know.
I know for me, I'm going to start having all my artists, anyone I commission, just start emailing me to my business address.
Yeah.
Because if this stuff isn't allowed on Discord and this change does go through, I'd like to have that stuff in my business email. Which reminds me, I need to double check my business email because I haven't checked it in like a month. Oh, okay. It's just
That's very
it's just
funny,
as empty as
Temp.
normal.
That's
The reason why it's empty is I've not talked about the actual business email, because until I get monetized or ways I can, promote myself to be able to, get sponsorships or something like that, I'm not going to post it out there.
Uh-huh.
Akko's rack naked in the public. I think that's what I heard. A heavy rack indeed.
That's not what I meant. I'm not going to explain it, though.
I'll write smut and Morse code smoke signals.
My question still lies in the simple fact: how do they justify? How do they figure out who is a confirmed adult without needing to
So,
verify the
okay,
age?
AI.
AI.
It's AI, which is going to have a
So
lot of false negatives. Because
in
there's gonna be a lot of people that just gonna be joining these Discord just for like servers
Yep.
and to like talk to friends or get like go to their games community to see updates and all that. It doesn't mean you're joining Discord just for the not safe for work portions of servers. If you have that can possibly mean a lot of people who use Discord casually are going to be forced to show their IDs or their face to Discord.
Well, that's kind of what they want. I'm gonna be completely honest with you.
Yep.
I don't like it.
So Discord did talk about it. It's somewhere in here, but I gotta find it. But they did basically mention that there will be an AI running 24/7 through Discord that will be monitoring what you do and what hours you use Discord to determine if you are an adult.
Lord have mercy if you have a good sleep schedule.
Exactly.
Do you
So
think a good sleep schedule is gonna disqualify you?
Yeah.
if they're choosing it based on when you use Discord. So say, okay, having a good sleep schedule, and if you decide to get on Discord at like, I don't know, 7, 8 a.m., when you might expect someone to be at work. Well, that could be the sign of a child is using it or a teen is using it because that is a weird hour. Because if the point is having adults use it and having the AI check to verify if you are an adult, you're not going to be using it in school.
That would makes it get great
I
because of the
guess.
AI running through it. The memory usage is going to go through the roof,
Mm-hmm.
as already does now.
Exactly.
Ugh.
So that's concerning for sure. So when do I? Sorry, we already read that one. How does Discord use this data? We only get your age from ID verification process and an estimated age range from facial age estimation. We use this information for safety purposes and to help deliver age-appropriate experiences on Discord. We will not use your age assurance information to target you with advertisements, and we don't sell your data. You can
I don't believe
control how
that.
we'd use your data. Well,
Putting up the advertisements for the banner things, then. For the love of God, I don't care about them.
yeah. Exactly. What happens if just put AI labels a PDF as a child? They will basically put the problem in with potential children. So that is something else that's happening. Is they're putting everyone in the same bracket, meaning you are now moving adults into the same channels as minors.
If you do not confirm your age, you will be labeled as a child.
Yeah, so here's my problem with this. I think I heard somewhere that they're not gonna stop people from DMing other people. It's just gonna stop certain other actions. So if you're labeled as a child and somebody DMs you, what's to stop children from thinking, "Oh, they're just another child because they can DM me," or whatever the fuck? I don't know. That's just like something that kind of skeeves me a tiny bit.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Sorry. How does facial age estimation video selfie work? If you choose facial age estimation, you will be prompted to record a short video selfie of your face. The facial age estimation technology runs entirely on your device in real time when you are performing the verification. That means that facial scans never leave your device, and Discord and vendors never receive it. We only get your age group.
That's already been confirmed to be a
That
lie.
one's already been confirmed to be a lie. Absolutely.
It's also the thing is there's multiple articles of people just like scrunching up their face and hiding their teeth to be shown to
Yeah.
and to trick the AI to be like 30-something years old.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
I
not hard to trick AI because AI is never perfect, and they're taking. Ugh.
How is my age group data safe on Discord? Discord's age assurance experience was designed to respect user privacy. Damn, lying from the rip, huh? We are partnering with dedicated age assurance vendors who specialize in performing these verifications in a privacy-forward way. These vendors were not involved in the September 2025 data breach of our customer service agent.
I do
Our
like that they bring
vendors-
that up.
It
Our
is funny.
vendors perform these verifications in a way that to minimize the data collected and stored for Faye. The video selfie is processed on device and is never stored. IDs are processed to get your age and only then deleted. Your identity is never associated with your Discord account. So, chat, you want to know the
That's a
company that they're partnering with and not KID?
It is
Can
funny.
anyone take a guess?
Something that starts with a P.
You don't make that sound very good, I'm going to be honest with you.
So, thanks to users using VPNs in the UK, it's Persona.
Lovely.
And do you know who Persona is tied to?
No, Temp, how about you
Palantir.
tell us?
It's not Capcom, I'll tell you that one.
It's Palantir, and you know who Palantir is tied to?
They're working with the U.S. government right now.
Peter
They're
Thiel.
doing a
And Peter Thiel has had interactions with Epstein. He was one of the original co-founders of PayPal with Elon Musk. And
he's being used right now with his apparatus to train AI for the government so the government can do spying and shit on you.
Yep. So Discord is working with a company known for gathering data for governments in the world.
Don't worry, Big Brother will protect you. It's for
I'm
the
gonna be
children,
honest.
guys. Just think about the children.
It kind of makes sense.
Don't worry, we'll have the
Not gonna
children
lie.
face and data recognition system put in so we can tell you the children are safe. I'm just getting fucking flashbacks to the Winter Soldier when Hydra's about to kill everyone. Oh.
So
This pisses me off now because I just posted something in Dogwave suggestions because the U.S. government is trying to get information from all social medias regarding anti-ICE rhetoric.
yeah, that the only
Yeah?
reason we weren't going to talk about that is because that's kind of definitely glowing a little bit. But yeah,
It's glowing. It's connected now, though.
yeah, it's connected.
It is kind of interesting because like I could definitely see them working with Palantir to stop people like that. But what's to stop them from using that kind of stuff on you the next election cycle if for some reason JD Vance doesn't win and it's the
Exactly.
other guys in office?
Mhm.
Exactly. Remember, if you think, oh, the government wouldn't do that. Oh, yes. Yes, they would.
The government did it.
So, our Discord drama right now is funneling back to our wonderful friend Jeffrey Epstein.
Isn't that amazing?
Oh, yeah.
Everything is like got Epstein's name on it. As soon as they release these files, like there's just been a bunch of like I'm sure Alex Jones feels so happy right now. I'm going to be honest with you. I know Candace Owens is happy. She thinks everybody in the world is a pedophile.
Guilty until proven innocent.
Very true. Very, very true. It is kind of funny seeing all of the people kind of like freak out about it though.
The government wouldn't, sweet summer child. Yeah.
Everything is tied to Epstein. Exactly. Everything is. So, yeah.
Yeah, indeed.
Let's pop up.
And Gabby asked earlier if we we're going to mention it. So, yes, Discord recently had a new CEO.
Yes, they did.
Who was big at EA and Activision. Who was very much into their security crap. And, wouldn't you believe it, is a goddamn Jew.
I'm gonna
refrain from saying anything about that one time.
Look, it's my show. I'm allowed to say it, but that is all I'm saying, chat. And that's
Technically, God has damned the Jews before, so he is technically partially correct there.
Noticing a pattern.
He's a what? Not again. I'm noticing a pattern here. The dog is glowing. Oh yeah, and this same guy did try to cover up the breast milk incident at Blizzard.
Oh, you're kidding.
No.
Oh, is he one of the people that did it?
Yeah.
That's funny.
Nicholas Fuentemp. Thanks.
Brutal.
So yeah, everything's all leading back to some fun people. Called it, we're all bisexual Jews.
I know.
So yeah. And this is only the beginning of it, chat. What are you getting from my ID or facial recognition estimation? What personal infomo, thanks brain. What personal information do you receive? Discord only gets your age, that's it. Your identity is never associated with your account.
Sure. 100%. Just believe us. Don't worry.
How does the age interference model work? We leverage an advanced machine learning model developed at Discord to predict whether a user falls into a particular age group based on patterns of user behavior and several other signals associated with their account on Discord. We only use these signals to assign users to an age group when our confidence level is high. When it isn't, users go through our standard age assurance flow to confirm their age. We do not use your message content in the age estimation model.
Then what do you use? Because Discord is a messaging app. That's the only... Messages and images are typically the only two ways you can actually tell if someone is their age group of what you just said via your learning model.
Uh-huh.
Are you saying you also listen to our fucking VCs now?
They definitely have been in some places.
I know.
Anakin, liar!
Liar!
Not sure what you mean by that.
Dedicated infomo. How do content safety filters work? Discord's content safety filters are part of our broader Teen Safety Assist and Safety by Default approach. They help reduce exposure to certain categories of potentially sensitive image-based media, especially for teens. Mature Sexual Media Filter helps identify media or visual media that may contain sexually explicit or suggestive material involving adults. Graphic Media Filter helps identify image-based media that may contain violent or potentially disturbing visual material. These filters
Rip
apply
Lumi.
only to images and videos. They do not scan text messages, voice, or calls, and they are designed to support age-appropriate experiences while preserving private conversations.
All right, it's time to go back to ASCII chat where we use text to create images. I'm gonna use numbers and letters to send you a dick picture.
3 equal capital D.
No, it'll be even more extravagant than that.
IRC now.
IRC is unencrypted though.
If you get lumped into like the children version of Discord, is it going to be like grounded, like every single swear word's censored? It's just gonna be Morse code on the wall at that point.
Go back to 4chan at that point. Excuse me.
Our continued investment in teen safety and well-being. We're proud to be a space where teens want to be, from playing video games to with friends and connecting over shared interests to expressing themselves. We recognize the meaningful role Discord plays in teens' lives, and we're committed to staying true to what they enjoy and to being a place they want to return to. Fulfilling that commitment means working to provide safer spaces that are shaped with teens in mind and designed to help give them agency over their experience. On Safer Internet Day, we want to be clear on where we stand. Discord is committed to building safer experiences for teens, and investing in this work proactively, and doing it in ways that respect our users' privacy, and maintaining what makes our platform so uniquely Discord. That's why, starting in early March, we are proactively rolling out safety features worldwide that will help ensure age appropriation. Age appropriation. Age
Stop
appropriate.
appropriating my age.
Age appropriation.
That will help ensure age-appropriate experiences for everyone while preserving the genuine community atmosphere that makes Discord special. These updates introduce stronger default safety settings and clearer boundaries around age-restricted experiences through age assurance. At the end of last...
If you get the Apple thing where it's like even if a Discord server is marked 18 plus, it's like you can't even look at it even if you joined prior to it being 18 plus. That will pick a lot of people off.
Don't appropriate my 30-year-olds. That is what using TOR is a pretty good add-on chat method. Hi, Tep, welcome, Bandog. My culture is not your age. At the end of last year, we launched age assurance and team by default experiences in the UK and Australia. In the UK, these updates helped us meet new regulatory requirements for online services. In Australia, where Discord is considered a communication service and not subject to the social media minimum age requirements, we saw this moment as an opportunity to further demonstrate our ongoing commitment to teen safety by proactively providing users with a teen-appropriate default experience. This work has helped us understand how we can build an age-appropriate protections that work for teens globally, while ensuring our users' experience on Discord remains easy and accessible. Now, we are expanding our age assurance toolkit and team by default safety protections to the rest of the world. This includes stronger default safety settings, filters for potentially sensitive content, and age-appropriate access to spaces and features designed to support safer experiences across Discord. Most of these protections were already in place by default. Age assurance is only required if a user wants to access age-restricted content and features or update the team by default safety settings. For adult users, this can be completed through a straightforward, privacy-forward process. This is an important step in making safer, more enjoyable, and age-appropriate experiences for teens everywhere. Not just specific regions, this work was done to help teens feel supported and in control of their experiences, while giving families greater confidence and ensuring adults can seamlessly access the features they want.
Stop parenting children. You are not the child's parent. Stop acting like you're the harbinger of children's safety. You do not control how a kid acts. They do not care about the rules you set in place. If you tell a child what not to do, they're more inclined to fucking do it.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. When would users
I think
need
it's kids
to...
that probably use the Gmod thing the most right now.
So apparently,
Gmod.
Discord has said they have patched that out. So you will not be able to do that.
Oh, Death Stranding next. Okay.
We'll have to see about that.
When would users need to verify their age group? Users are only permitted to verify their age group when they attempt to access certain age-restricted content, settings, or features. After completing age assurance, users won't be asked to verify again for future age-restricted actions. A user may be prompted to verify their age group if they attempt to 1. Unblur media flag by our sensitive content filters, or attempt to change any of this default sensitive content filter settings to show sensitive content. 2. Turn off message requests. They are enabled by default to help you screen out unwanted DMs from your DM list. 3. Access age-restricted channels and servers. 4. Speak in a stage channel. 5. Toggle an age-restricted command setting. Importantly, this does not mean everyone will need to confirm their age just to use Discord. Many people can use Discord exactly as they do today without ever being asked to confirm their age.
Really,
Can I just say, I really don't like that they say that you're gonna. I really don't like that they say that you have to verify your age group if you try to turn off DM requests.
Which is weird. You think that think of the children, they have DMs turned off by default.
You'd think.
Yeah.
Here's how this works. Everyone starts for our robust safety features turned on. Regardless of age, we call this teen by default, because these settings establish a clear safety baseline designed with teens in mind, with flexibility for adults to customize their experience. Adults can always choose to verify their age and change them, or leave the setting as is, unless the user is confirmed to be an adult. These safety settings stay in place and can't be unchanged. The default settings include 1. Content filters. Discord users will need to be age assured as adults in order to unblur sensitive content or turn off the setting. 2. Age gated spaces. Only users who are age assured as adults will be able to access age restricted channels, servers, and app commands. 3. Message request inbox. Direct messages from people a user may not know are routed to a separate inbox by default, and access to modify this setting is limited to age assured adult users. 4. Friend request alerts. People will receive warnings prompts for friend requests from users they may not know. Should know that one already.
I'm about to say that typically that's already a thing
That's a
because
thing.
you get the request. Hey, this is the person you're not friends with. The request itself is.
Imagine
Oh,
if
pretty
someone
retarded.
requested to be your friend and they got automatically added to your friend list without your approval.
Yeah.
This is
Yeah.
like how I expect scams to like go up a little bit
I do too.
between kids now.
Absolutely. And 5.
Because you can't turn off fucking those requests.
Yep. And 5, for stage restrictions, only age-assured adults may speak on stage in servers. These defaults build on Discord's existing safety architecture, ensuring teen users have strong protections while still giving verified adults flexibility over their experience.
Flexibility, but breaking your fucking
Oh,
arms.
God.
That's not flexibility. That's you're telling people what they can and can't do. That's the opposite of flexibility. You can't, speaking of VC, you can't look at any images that Discord they deem is is not appropriate. They at a dime can just say, hey, we don't think you're an adult. You have to verify you're an adult now, even if you already paid for Nitro on your own fucking account that you linked a fucking payment source from. Oy. If it's as bad as we think it is, we're going to see Discord implode in a week, faster than what the actual announcement had.
Well, I won't be paying for Nitro anymore if I can't.
No, I already canceled
So
mine.
here's the thing as far as Nitro is concerned. And we're going to talk about this a little more later, but if Discord were to reverse these, what's going on here, it doesn't matter what happens. They've shot themselves in the foot. No one is paying for Nitro again.
Nope.
That trust has been permanently lost. A flexible, privacy-forward approach to age assurance. There's no perfect solution to age assurance, and we don't think there should be. Yes, there is. It's called parents should do the parent's job.
Yep.
Yeah.
And that's it. Which is why we're going to be releasing a toolkit of methods designed to prioritize accuracy and privacy. Age assurance, reducing friction for adult users. Goodness, my apologies. As part of this toolkit, we are introducing age inference to help us determine with high confidence whether a user on our platform is an adult. We leverage technologies that help predict whether a user is an adult with high likelihood based on patterns of user behavior and other signals associated with their account on Discord. For many adults, this means access to age-restricted channels or content and features without needing to complete an explicit age verification flow. It's a straightforward way for us to maintain age-appropriate experiences. This model is part of our broader toolkit, and we will continue to improve it as we learn more.
The more you read this, the more I'm seeing it loop on itself. The more like AI flags I'm seeing. I'm thinking this entire thing was written by AI.
Probably.
It's possible.
This isn't always perfect.
Oh, you don't say.
But we've
Look
turned the
at
model
YouTube.
to be highly accurate. In the event that a user is placed incorrectly into the wrong age group, they can always reconfirm their age or remove the assigned age group through our age assurance flow and update their experience accordingly. Additional age assurance methods are when needed. We also offer other assurance methods through our collaboration with trusted, privacy-forward partners.
Privacy for it. Yeah,
Mm.
totally.
At this point, you
I
just
don't
say Palantir.
say.
Such as facial age estimation and ID scan, all designed to minimize data use and maximize user control. We will continue exploring and validating additional age assurance approaches with the goal of expanding options and giving users choices that work best for them. After completing a chosen method, users will receive confirmation via a direct message from our official Discord account. A user's assigned age group can be viewed at any time in My Account settings. Users can also go to My Account settings to appeal by retrying the process. We currently only prompt users to age assure when they are in the Discord app and trying to access age-restricted content or update specific safety settings. We do not send emails or text messages about our age assurance process or results.
So one thing I'm noticing that they're hounding on the Discord app on your phone. So if you don't have Discord on your phone, you're just fucked.
Yep.
You're gonna be lumped in with the kiddies, guys. If you don't have Discord on your phone, you're trying to separate your internet life with your work life. Too fucking bad. Congratulations, you fucked up.
Hey, don't you all have phones?
Fuck you.
Oh.
Yeah, but you didn't need to know that.
My son has Discord on his phone. You should take it off his phone.
Key privacy protections of our age assurance approach include on-device processing, video selfies for facial age estimation. Brain, I need you to function, please. Facial age estimation, never leave a user's device. Quick deletion. Identity documents submitted to our vendors are deleted quickly, in most cases, immediately after age confirmation. I'm going to come back to that one. Identity documents submitted to our vendors are deleted quickly, in most cases, immediately after age confirmation. No, that should just be immediately or never. Like, you either don't require it ever or you delete it immediately, not just in most cases. The fuck?
I hope everyone likes spam emails and spam calls because we're gonna see an uptick in those.
Yeah, we are.
Hello, you need to verify your Discord account with me on the phone.
Yeah.
Have you heard about your car's extended warranty?
Straightforward verification. In most cases, users complete the process once and their Discord experiences adapt to their verified age group. Users may be asked to use multiple methods only when more information is needed to assign an age group. Private status. A user's age verification status is only available to that user and cannot be seen by others. We're intentional about selecting and working with age assurance partners with strong privacy practices and limit data collection to what's strictly necessary for age assurance. Discord Teen Council. Building with teens, not just for them.
Ah, yes, let actual children decide what adults can do.
I assumed that it was actually more teens get to decide what teens do, but that does sound way worse, unfortunately.
Well, it's because teens get to decide what the Discord would do for the teens and for the teens on Discord, but however, it's going to affect the entirety of Discord, like this entire update will.
Kid is doing Roblox proud. Deport them back to Club Penguin. Oh my god.
Gabby, I can't read that one. No.
Safety features work best when they are informed by the people they are meant to support. That's why we're excited to share that we are launching Discord's first Teen Council, with recruitment opening to teens 13 through 17 years old Beginning in the United States, applications will be open until May 2026. The Teen Council will bring real teen perspectives directly into safety, well-being, and experience discussions, helping shape future rev features and platform updates. It's an important step towards ensuring Discord continues to reflect what teens actually want, need, and enjoy, not just what adults think they need. Oh.
Never. We all know you can never really give a child what they want because they always want more.
Yeah.
I guarantee it would just be funny if the entire council that they make up says, "Hey, we want old Discord back. All this new stuff, we don't want it. To revert everything," and then the teen council is like immediately dissolved.
Yeah. Looking ahead, Discord's teen-appropriate experience by default builds on Discord's broader safety ecosystem, which includes tools and resources such as Ignore, Family Center, Teen Safety Assist, Warning System, Guardian's Guide, and more. Together, these efforts reflect Discord's commitment to creating privacy-forward, age-appropriate experiences that empower teens to engage thoughtfully, connect meaningfully, and develop lifelong digital well-being skills. That being said, this is ongoing work and we are not done. In the months ahead, we'll be introducing additional safety features and updates as part of our broader commitment to teen safety and well-being on Discord. Building a safer Discord takes continual and collaborative effort, and we're committed to doing that work thoughtfully and alongside the communities who make Discord special.
You know what would have been a really good thing for them to do, besides affecting the entire fucking site and ruining it for everyone? Give more tools for the parents to monitor their own children. Instead of having to go into the children's account to see the DMs, if the child is on a child account made by the parent specifically for that child, the parent account can actually view the DMs from the child account and see anything they have done.
See, that sounds way too smart, man.
It's too smart for them. That's not enough control. Like that's giving power to the parents. We don't want that.
Well, no, parents are too stupid. They don't know what they're doing.
Yeah, they don't know how to parent their kids.
To be honest with you, you say that in jest, but it is kind of true.
Depending on where you live, really.
So, this is bad, right? I think we can all unanimously agree. This is bad. Straight up, this is bad.
Bad is an understatement. It's horrible. It's horrendous. It's hideous.
Who remembers October 2025?
What happened in October 2020? Ah, yeah.
I remember what happened in October of 2025. My son shocked his dog.
Discord says hackers stole government IDs of 70,000 users.
In just the UK.
In just the UK. Discord says the hackers made off with images of 70,000 users' government IDs that they were required to provide in order to use the site. So within the first statement of this article, you've already proven that you're the whole, hey, us keeping your data, we lied, and we kept your data.
You can trust us. We only failed to protect you. I don't know how many times. What's more than 3 again? Oh yeah, so many times you can't fucking count.
Like an increasing number of sites, Discord requires certain users to provide a photo or scan of their driver's license or other government ID that shows they meet the minimum age requirements in their country. In some cases, Discord allows users to prove their age by providing a selfie that shows their faces. It's not clear how a face provides someone's age, but there you go. The social media site imposes these requirements on the users, who are reported by other users to be under the minimum age for the country they're connecting from. A substantial risk for identity theft. On Wednesday, Discord said the ID images of roughly 70,000 users may have had government ID photos exposed. In a recent breach of third-party third-party service, Discord entrusted to manage the data the affected users had communicated with Discord's community service or trust and safety teams, and subsequently submitted the IDs and reviews of age-related appeals, stating, "Recently, we discovered an incident where an unauthorized..." Sorry. Oh, hold on. Hi. Can I help you? You went
It's
out?
a cat. If
It was a cat.
if it is shown in the future that Discord has sold everyone's ID to the U.S. government, I want 2 nickels.
Just 2?
Yeah. Not asking for much. This is enough to say out that I told you so.
Pretty much. So, the company said Wednesday, the unauthorized party then gained access to information from a limited number of users who contacted Discord through our community support and or trust and safety teams. Discord cut off the unnamed vendor's access to its ticketing system after learning of the breach. The company is now in the process of emailing affected users. Notifications will come from this email address. Discord says it won't contact any affected users by phone. So, the company did come out, or at least we have the name of the company, and that was KID.
KID.
Hmm.
Kid.
I want to make a joke, but, you know, I feel like that would be inappropriate.
Little too on the nose, don't you think?
A little bit.
The data breach is a sign of things that's come as more and more sites require users to turn over their official IDs as a condition of using their services. Besides, Discord, Roblox, Steam, and Twitch have also required at least some of their users to submit photo IDs. Laws passed in 19 US states, France, the UK, and elsewhere now require porn sites to verify visitors are of legal age to view adult content. Many sites have complied, but not all. One such site is Pornhub, which said 2 weeks ago that it would block access to people trying to visit its site from these jurisdictions rather than comply with the law that opens it and its users to threats and normalizes the disclosure of personally identifiable information across the internet. It also creates a substantial risk for identity theft, Pornhub said, since age verification software requires users to hand over extremely sensitive information. It opens the door for the risk of data breaches. Whether or not your intentions are good, governments have historically struggled to secure this data. It also creates an opportunity for criminals to exploit and extort people through phishing attempts or fake AV processes, an unfortunate and all too common practice.
I mean, they are right.
They are right.
That they unfortunately are.
When the porn website is right, I'm going to say it's not good.
Uh-huh. The ongoing explosion of data breaches continues to hit online services and their users hard. If Fortune 500 companies are routinely hacked and their sensitive data is put up for sale, what's the basis for thinking smaller organizations, such as the ones storing Discord users' IDs, won't suffer the same fate? With access to face photos, birth dates, addresses, and other information belonging to potentially millions of people, hackers stand to benefit the most from the move to require photo IDs as a condition for using a site. When the data can be linked to use of porn or other taboo services, the value of the data only rises. There's little recourse people can take to protect themselves against this threat, other than opting to stop using sites that require such data. While use of VPNs that mask users' true geographic location is viable in many cases, that remedy is likely to become less effective as sites begin blocking the IP addresses VPN users are assigned. The best advice for people who have submitted IDs to Discord or any other service is to assume they have been or soon will be stolen by hackers and put up for sale or used in extortion scams. Discord is advising users to stay alert when receiving messages or other communication that may seem suspicious. Given we live in an age when organizations hand over authentic credentials when asked nicely by teenage threat actors, it's not clear how effective this device is. Discord has said its service agents available to answer questions and provide support. So yeah, that was back in October.
Was there more breaches before too?
Possible.
Oh, I'm sure. I'm sure there have been.
If it gets to a point where they start asking for a social security number, that's when stuff is that's when we're at rock bottom.
But
I'd say we're at rock bottom now.
we're kind of at rock bottom already, yeah.
We are. The government's gonna pull out a pickaxe though.
But chat, not all hope is lost.
Yeah.
So people have been canceling their Discord Nitro subs in mass, to the point that Discord is now offering the ability for people to bundle basically a group of friends or a family into basically a polycule, as what Twitter was saying, of users in Australia for Discord Nitro for like $35 a month. So chat, if you want your own polycule, go to Australia. But they are actually, when people are removing their Nitro subs now, people are actually getting prompts to be like, wait, don't leave. Have this sale.
Yeah, there were so many steps for me canceling Nitro. It was asinine.
Kind of funny.
Let me just go to my account. Let me go to Nitro and hit cancel. Are you sure you want to cancel? Yes. I'll get to make sure. Okay, now let me turn off my payment connection to it. Oh, you need to stop using Nitro. I am motherfucker. Stop telling me what I can. Let's remove the card from my account. That's all I ask. Okay, now remove Nitro, and then it's like remove your card. It was a 13-step process to remove both my account, my Nitro, and my card from my account.
So
was it actually 13 steps? Did you count?
I'm probably being hyperbolic here, but it was annoying.
Imagine if they require you to use Face ID to cancel your Nitro sub. I could believe in them trying to do that.
Oh.
And that would require them to be sued. And I can promise you, they'd be sued.
That's actually in certain states. I think California forbid that. If you want to cancel subscription, it should be a
one-click process.
One-click process.
A one-click process indeed. So, not all hope is lost though. With the Nitro subs and them scrambling with that, with the Palantir stuff, with the AI usage, the constant AI usage to make your account thing, it gets better. It gets better. Can you believe it gets better?
Yippee doesn't understand it when you use this kind of language. They think that you actually mean it gets better.
It actually might be getting better. Discord is a California company. It is a California company. Oh, good. Discord... Actually, wait. Discord's age verification rule has ties to Palantir, co-founder and Panopticon architect Peter Thiel.
Oh, lovely.
Last week, Discord invited the contempt of its users by announcing it will be rolling out global age verification restrictions in March, which will restrict viewable content and communities for users who don't scan either their faces or government IDs. So, we talked about this earlier. It's great. But now, apparently, there are rumors that because Discord was caught using Persona and Palantir, and to be fair, this was actively being talked about on Twitter today from this article from Kotaku. I know Akko actually retweeted this one.
I might have, yeah.
Kotaku though. Okay.
But according to rumors, Discord has actually cut ties with Palantir and Persona because we caught them in their lie.
So what they who the hell are they gonna use for then?
So the rumor is they're dropping Palantir, they're dropping Persona, they're sending out Nitro, polycules, and discounts.
I really
And-
don't like to keep referencing it like that.
But Akko sent me one thing that I really, really need to talk about. And this one is purely rumor. This one is 100% rumor. I have nothing to go on with this one. But
Yeah,
oh,
please.
that doesn't exist anymore. Okay.
Interesting. Take it
You
with a
didn't screen
grain
cap
of
it?
salt.
That's fine. I can read it from Discord. Apparently, Steam said that if Discord won't drop the ID verification, they will kill the integration between the two applications, which makes Discord backpedal.
That will do it. That reminds me, also, disconnect anything that is tied to your Discord account. Because they're also going to be looking for that in terms of what they want for their AI.
Dropping Persona, switching to Shin Megami Tensei.
I mean, is it preferable?
So, I don't know. Here's my little theory about this overall. I actually do minorly believe they're dropping Palantir, but we've seen this behavior from other companies in the past.
Where they say they're going to do something and then they don't?
Well, no. So what I'm specifically mentioning is when a company gets caught in the act of their lies and they backpedal for several months thinking, oh, everything is fine, we've listened to feedback, we won't try this again. And then they wait a few months and hoping their user base forgets about what their little last incident was and then tries again.
Oh, no,
Yeah, but then
people
they'll
won't
just
forget.
Listen,
People
we
won't
live in the age where nobody can be hidden from anything. No companies can hide what they do anymore. So, like, if they do something stupid, people will find out. So,
People are still, to tie into VTubing a little bit, people are still eyeing Hololive because of the shit they pull with the multiple graduations and the Guru graduation.
Yep.
And that was like on this like a social drama thing. This is everyone. People will not fucking forget.
No, they will not. No, they will not. And that's the thing. Even if Discord does improve and they back off of this, the search for the best Discord alternative will continue as the search history or search results for that specifically have jumped exponentially. We will probably have a overall Discord replacement by the end of the year.
Yeah, I'd say 10 months, yeah.
As of right now,
again,
no.
for what I want to do, I just need to make an internet forum. I just don't have the ability or the technology yet.
Yep.
It's not very cheap to make a server rack that can host that kind of stuff. But I would experiment with it if I had a tiny computer to experiment with that somebody had promised me.
Hey, I'm working on it.
I mean, are you sick now?
No.
Okay, so
I'm planning to try and get it out to you soon. So yeah, Discord is shitting the bed.
kind of gross, not gonna lie.
I do think they will back off of this, given everything we've seen, because Palantir was also paying them money, at least as far as like rumors are concerned, to do this.
That's government money. Of course they would.
Exactly. So if Discord and Palantir have cut ties, that Discord is losing a giant chunk of change, which means Discord is needing Nitro subs. And guess what they're losing? Nitro subs.
Check these stocks real quick.
They don't have stocks. They're not public.
They're not IPO yet.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
Not yet. That's next month.
Yeah.
Surprise! The becoming an IPO the same month they're doing this. So I do think that we're at a point where we will probably start seeing some sort of backpedaling.
Potentially.
But a few more days. Palantir is responsible for causing the PC part shortage. Yes, they are.
They're part of it. They are part of it.
That
Because they want
wonderful
to use
AI
AI for
bubble.
their apparatus.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, have you been paying attention to the AI bubble? It is struggling right now. Because people are realizing that OpenAI doesn't have all it's cracked up to be, and it's not doing as well as people thought it would.
Oh, and in fact,
So,
did you know that the current CEO of OpenAI, who his mentor was?
who?
Peter Thiel.
I
Yep.
was about to say. Listen, I've been studying all this stuff. I want you to say it.
So, I don't know. Things are progressing interestingly, but we are in a spot of just don't trust Discord at all, ever. And when it comes time and they do go through with this default or team by default thing, yeah, just don't give them anything. No money. Like, you can still use Discord, but just don't use basically
Don't
try
buy
to
Nitro.
avoid it as much as possible.
Really sucks because that's how I've done some of my file sharing between
Same.
my computers.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Same.
I'll figure out a way. Thanks, Discord.
You hope that's not true, Kevin.
So, chat, are you thoroughly angry yet?
Pretty sure that is true, not gonna lie.
Angry does not begin to describe it.
I'm back. That's a nice news title. Yeah. In some good news, I guess, Lego Batman Legacy of the Dark Knight on PC saying we have revised our recommended hardware specifications from 32 gigabytes of RAM down to 16 gigabytes of RAM. Woo!
It's almost like the RAM shortages had one good effect. One good effect.
Everybody kind of has to
Optimize their shit. Yes.
Optimizer shit.
a little bit.
I don't get angry anymore. No point. I can't change anything. Yeah, pretty much.
Watch the AI stuff actually force people to optimize UE5 to be a competent game engine.
I'm fine with that.
I still don't like the price for $70 to $80 game for a Lego game. Here's what's funny. This isn't in the docket, but Jason Schreier said something people agree with for once. He said there is no reason why modern games should cost $70.
Wasn't he one of the people? Wasn't he the one championing the
Yes.
$70 price tag?
Yes.
So when he got dropped from whatever journal he was actually writing for
Kotaku.
Kotaku. Was it Kotaku? Kotaku dropped his ass and he immediately started agreeing with gamers. Oh.
Yeah. So now he's on Bloomberg, and you can't read any of his articles unless you pay for Bloomberg. But hey, he's saying that games shouldn't be costing 70. So his tune is changing.
Kind of funny.
Fucking hypocrite.
Humor.
Yeah. Jason Schreier is again.
He's a special boy.
You can't hate journalists enough.
He has some good takes. He does some decent research on takes on stuff that need to be researched. I agree for that. However, the other half. Ugh.
Yeah. Yeah. So, Magma, you've kind of looked into this one a little bit more than I have.
Yeah,
So I'm
what's
gonna
up?
let you read this one while I go get myself some water.
He's gonna go take a piss, is what he's gonna
No, I
go
actually need
do.
to refill my water bottle. It's empty.
Mm.
I need water. I've been
Oh,
talking for a bit.
did anyone get the actual archive of that one of
Of the
Josh's
actual
article
tweet?
for that?
No, I didn't. I wish I did.
If someone can actually DM me or attempt the actual any screenshots of the article, that'll be funny. Ex Highgard devs blast gamer culture for turning it into a joke.
So they're upset that nobody wants to play their shit game.
It's not that no one wants to play it. It had over 100,000 peak concurrent players day one.
Okay, that doesn't mean that people wanted to play it. That means that people were interested in it for literally one day.
Exactly. There was interest in the game. There was at some point some hype for the game. The game itself did not know what it wanted to be, and the entire game fell into again the cycle of toxic positivity. Our game is good. Don't worry about it. Everyone will like the game. Nothing else in the industry is trying this. We'll be fine. It's gonna hit the mainstream. Don't worry, guys. It's gonna be well. People are gonna play this game forever. It went into that cycle over and over again. Same thing happened for others flopped, like Concord and all that.
Yeah.
There positive toxic positivity won't be an excuse for a marathon because no one wants that game.
We'll
Besides
see.
Burt Peanut, but that's a conversation for a different time.
Burnt Peanut was paid to to play it, so that's a little different.
That's why I said it's a conversation for a different time. Former Highgard developer Josh Sobel was who was impacted by the Wildlight Entertainment layoffs has spoken up and lashed out against those who preyed on the game's downfall from the moment it was revealed.
I'm gonna be honest, people preyed on his downfall because of fucking what's his name that promoted it, and people are like, "Oh, we fucking hate him and everything that
Jeff
he
Keighley,
wants." So yeah, so they should have not asked Jeff Keighley to like play that game.
and
Or
it
wait,
was
did he
also
not? He didn't even do that. He was just
he
like, "Oh, I
promote
look at this game that I like," and it's just like people
he
need to tell Jeff
promoted the
Keighley to
game,
keep. Yeah, people need to tell Jeff Keighley to not promote their game.
and
Say, please don't touch our game.
and from the moment that it was actually announced in the Game Awards, one thing that people noticed, it was by ex Titanfall developers. So that expectation was planted there from the very beginning, the moment it was announced. They thought they
Yeah.
can get away with another Apex shadow drop. They could not. Highgard's reveal as a closing surprise for the 2025 Game Awards immediately landed in the hot water as thousands bashed its placement in the show. In the weeks that followed, devs remained silent uh, as concentration grew. I can't really read today. Upon its release,
Sorry, as consternation.
consternation. What the fuck's consternation? Someone please tell me what that is, because I don't know what that word means. Upon its release, Highgard was review bombed and player count dwindled in mere hours.
Okay.
2 weeks later,
Consternation. Astonishment combined with terror, amazement that confounds the faculties and incapacitates for deliberate thought and action. Extreme surprise with confusion and panic.
I love it when journalists use words that don't actually exist.
so hype.
Yeah.
As hype grew. Hype can be positive or negative hype, doesn't really matter. As hype grew. Upon its release, Highgard was review bombed and player count dwindled within mere hours. 2 weeks later,
Actually review bombed.
Raiders Wildlight Entertainment announced company-wide layoffs, leaving just a skeleton crew to continue updating the free-to-play raid shooter. Now, in the wake of being laid off soon after launch, devs were speaking up across social media. One particular dev went into a bit more detail, however, and cast a portion of blame at gamer culture.
Definitely what you want to do. Blame the people that you were trying to appeal to.
Yep.
That's cut off. Okay.
Oh, lovely. It's just so funny. It's just all they needed to do was try and Doki Bird is the person who I mainly am going to be not quoting
Didn't she
from.
like quit the game really quickly?
She
Yes.
tried. She gave that game a fair go. wanted to get in and wanted to play it. She could not find a match after a couple hours of streaming. She could not find a game. That's how many people were dropping out. Hell, the tutorial mission, the tutorial level is an online match.
Yeah, if
Former
Temkibird's leaving, you're probably not gonna have a good time.
Josh Hobel, a tech artist who previously spent a year at Disney and 2 years at DreamWorks, went into detail on his experience shipping Highgard, his first game. He joined Wildlight Entertainment almost 3 years ago. The future seemed bright, he said on top, outlining how many on the team, given its stature as an independent studio, thought this protocol could finally be the thing that broke the millennial financial curse.
Yeah.
What?
So, I'm going to reiterate. Given its stature as an independent studio, thought this project could finally be the thing that broke the millennial financial curse.
I could not read that without breaking out.
But then the trailer came out, and it was all downhill from there, he said.
The trailer did not help the game. The question I've asked from the beginning is, what does your game want to be? Who is this for?
I'm gonna be honest, I listen to people play it, and I have absolutely no idea what kind of game it is.
You have mounts
it's a
in a
hero
large
shooter.
open world game, and then you also have to upgrade your character via mining crystals. And it's also tactical because everything has tactical abilities. So it's trying to match up MOBA, Apex, and CS:GO into one game. Not CS:GO, Valorant into one game. Don't do that.
It's just
It was too much.
uh-huh.
Criticism started right away and has been well documented, though. Sobel explained he personally came under fire for his association with Highgard as well. Largely, it allegedly stemmed from his enthusiasm, simply being proud of the project he poured the last few years into. They laughed at me, told me to get out of the McDonald's application, and mocked me for listing having autism in my bio. All of this was very emotionally taxing.
I mean, you're all right to be fine. You're fine being proud of the game. It's the moment that you were bashing people for not liking the game, for drawing criticism to the game, for the trailer, for Jeff Keighley, for being silent the entire way from the Game Awards to release.
Yep. From the moment the game was revealed, a moment that should have been a positive one for the team involved, they were fighting an uphill battle, and as Sobel argued, much of it had to do with false assumptions. After the Game Awards, a popular argument on social media was that Wildlight had paid Jeff Keighley a hefty sum to reserve the final spot in his annual showcase. It had been proven that wasn't the case, but nonetheless, the argument still gained traction. Within minutes, it was decided. This game was dead on arrival, as Sobel put it. At launch, we received over 14,000 review bombs from users with less than an hour of playtime, many that didn't even finish the required tutorial.
Because the tutorial was a live mission, it was a live game, online game that you could just not connect to at some points.
Yeah.
That is amazing.
Ultimately, he admitted there was room for constructive criticism and that Highgard wasn't perfect on day one. But he stressed that gamers do wield a great degree of power, and that said power can be partially blamed for its downfall. So
you live by the gamer, you die by the gamer. Don't piss off the gamer.
Do not piss off your audience. Do not degrade your audience. Respect who's going to be buying your product.
That is pretty funny.
So he said all this in a Twitter post. That is now gone.
Farrell made a good point. You're not owed success just because you made a product.
Yep. Absolutely.
I love that. That's amazing.
As far as I'm aware, Josh Sobel has actually left Twitter.
I think he did, yes. I can check real quick.
Please. I'm not saying our failure was purely the fault of gamer culture and that the game would have been thrived without the negative discourse, but it absolutely played a role. Even if Highgard had a rocky launch, our independent, self-published, dev-led studio full of passionate people just trying to make a fun game with zero AI and zero corporate oversight deserved better than this. We deserved the bare minimum of not having our downfall be gleefully manifested.
To to go on Josh leaving Twitter. It is true. He deleted his account after he deleted the Twitter that Twitter page.
Howard.
Oh no!
You are not owed. That should be a quote. You
What
are not
a bitch!
You are not owed anything. The world does not owe you something for just existing. You made a product, it didn't. People didn't want to buy the product. People who buy the who played the product didn't like it. That's it.
That's hilarious.
Fucking for the love of God. The funny thing is, they did listen to criticism because people said that the map was too big for the 3v3 game size. So they made a temporary game mode of 5v5. Within 48 hours, it was a permanent game mode.
Yeah, I remember that.
Funny.
If they used AI, the character designs would have been better.
Actually, I'm going to be honest. The character designs of Highgard wasn't bad.
They weren't. That's the problem. They weren't. It wasn't SBI touch. They looked fine. They didn't look like they weren't over sexualized, yes, but they weren't under sexualized or toned down specifically because of an outside pressure.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And to be fair, I actually do believe Highgard could have been decent if Jeff Keighley hadn't touched it.
Yep.
Yeah. They probably wouldn't have died as fast as they have.
The expectations were set too high via the game being the capstone for the Game Awards.
Well, the devs, they actually came out and said specifically that they intended to shadow drop this game.
And then Jeff Keighley killed it.
Yeah. Because he made it at the big announcement for the end of the Game Awards. And people expect a final announcement. And admittedly, I'm gonna blame Nintendo for this one. Because they have like the and one more thing in their directs.
Yeah.
And those usually are some like really big announcement.
Well, that's what the expectation is.
Exactly. So it's like, oh, this is the final game. People expected Half-Life 3, or they expected like Kingdom Hearts 4 trailer, or Final Fantasy 7 Remake Part 3 or something, something really, really big.
Honestly, Divinity should have been the capstone.
It should have been, yeah. I feel like that's a very big announcement.
Highgard wasn't bad, it was just forgettable, which is arguably worse. A bad game can still be enjoyed. A boring game is never enjoyable.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. So, Highgard is dead. In fact, what are we looking at as far as player numbers?
It's not been shut down yet, has it?
No.
No.
Ooh. 1,579 people playing right now.
Peak concurrent, 24-hour peak is 2,377. So you can't even say this game was dead on arrival. Look at the peak player count. 97,000, nearly 100,000 people tried this game. They gave it a go. They didn't like what they got.
Exactly. They weren't a fan. They weren't a fan at all.
They were not.
Nah, Highgard was bad. For the women, I could say they were safe, not way too safe and boring. Not every woman needs to have cleavage, to be honest.
No, they don't. And that's it kind of leans back into what we talked about with Resident Evil 9, where people are like, "Oh my God, why doesn't Grace have giant tits like Ada, Ashley, Jill, Claire?" It's like she doesn't.
Feral for a shadow drop game from an independent studio, 100,000 is a really good number.
Yeah, that's actually very good. I mean, hell, it's gonna be one of our topics later, but
as I see you typing Mewgenics,
like,
it's a great game. I have my complaints.
Like 115,428 players of an all-time peak 8 hours ago. 83,000 players. Sure, it's a single-player game. It's an indie game, but 115,000 people for an indie game, like, still.
Is this your way to transition into talking about it?
No, not yet. We're not talking about it right now. But then you look at Highgard, And it's like, I mean, that's not too bad. 97,000, it's not bad at all. Especially if you look at maybe, let's use something a little more recent that's suffering.
Destiny 2.
Oh, was that literally what you were going to bring up?
I mean, 10,000 players?
Play. Not bad, but just terrible considering everything else.
Yeah. I'm just saying, for a game that is dying, this actually is pretty good. So, I don't know.
Considering what its player base used to be.
Yeah. Considering what its player base used to be, this is bad. But it's not horrible. Somehow, Destiny is still alive. Surprisingly, no idea why. To be fair,
I'm actually still surprised. I'm actually still kind of a little shocked I was able to maintain over 1,000 players a day.
Yeah.
What, Destiny?
No,
Highgard.
Highgard.
Fair.
So, I wanted to talk about this, and I know we discussed this briefly on Wednesday on our last Grounded stream. But Sega did announce that a couple of comic characters would be getting voices officially through their mystery like
You know it's a Dogwave when Temp talks about Sonic.
We will be talking about Mewgenics, but I kind of want to get to some smaller topics before we get into the next big one. But they announced that Tangle and Whisper from the IDW comics would finally be getting voices, which probably will be leading into Sonic Racing Cross World. Brain. Thank you.
There you go.
So the voice here.
I'm getting tired. We might need to end soon.
No. So the voice that we got for this one was actually Tangle. So we're going to go ahead and give this a listen. I know we talked about it, so I don't have Occo's opinion on it or Magma's opinion on this. But this one I felt was okay. In fact, let me make sure that the React is working for this before I just pop it. There we go.
Flick. How's it going, guys? Thanks for calling. We're always happy to help, especially when something's going down here in our own backyard. Isn't that right, Whisper? Sure.
No, I'm sorry.
So, that was what we got. At least, it's like a 5 to 10 minute actual thing, but that was the first 13 seconds.
I don't think we need a full 13 minutes of it.
No, we don't. That wasn't bad, though.
It wasn't. No.
So they just decided to ask people to give random voice lines for something that we don't even know yet.
No. So what Sega's been doing is, because these characters are coming to the racing game, because they've been mentioned in Frontiers, they are canon to the games, but they never had a voice before. But because they are coming to one of the games, they are recording voice lines for them. But the major voice there you heard was Ashlyn Madden.
Okay.
Specifically, she's done work for DC Superhero Girls, The Loud House, Shin Megami Tensei 5, and Ridley Jones' Netflix. So that's kind of the baseline you have to work with. I couldn't find more about what she's done. But it wasn't her that set me off and concerned me. It was the voice of Whisper that concerned me. I'm going to bring this up so you can all hear what Whisper sounds like. So we have a baseline of where to go from this.
Oh yeah, you talked about this a little bit. Now I remember.
Sure, you could say that. Whatever gets the job done. It's nothing. No, it's not that. It's...
Can I ask why she's doing
Thanks, Tim.
erotic ASMR?
So her name is literally Whisper for a reason.
I know, but she's literally doing erotic ASMR right now.
So I mentioned before that this actor has been in Monster Hunter Wilds. But I also displayed some concerns with her new actor. Aniris Q. When I looked up her actor, I ended up finding out that she was very pro Bad Bunny at the Super Bowl.
Is not that really big of a deal.
Bad Bunny's.
I didn't like his performance, but
because of what they were doing, you know, with how they conducted themselves at the Super Bowl, though, it's concerning. And she has one major red flag in her bio. Nice little rainbow.
Honestly, Temp, I'm going to say you might be reading a little bit too into this. I can see your concern, but
I mean, she's primarily LA, according to this, which is already the biggest red flag.
Is she putting her politics into where she's into her voice acting?
That I have not confirmed, but at least as far as...
Oh gosh, I looked over. Is that what she looks like?
Yes. So, again, you know, I could be wrong. All we've gotten is this little bit. Maybe she'll be fine. But...
She's an activist?
My only hope is that if she is an activist, that Sega keeps her on a pretty tight leash. He is not this as the correct level of concern. It's like, look, this is a franchise I have long been...
Your franchise is slowly dying. Just like Star Trek, just like Star Wars, just like all of them. You just need to be okay with it.
No, I can't be okay with it. This is the VA that got bullied for being... yes, this is also the English voice actor for Mirko in My Hero Academia.
Oh. Huh. Okay. And then
There actually is a reason I've been seeing art of Whisper drawn as Mirko.
Okay, then...
So, and then she played one of the major NPCs in Zeus in Monster Hunter Wilds. So, she's definitely done some work. As long as she doesn't bring her activism to her acting, we should be fine. But this may this may very much be a similar situation as Gigi Dutrix. I know MommaOcco have talked about them before, especially when it came to the Charlie Kirk stuff.
Okay.
So, we'll see. Again, hopefully Sega can keep them reined in. But there was one other bit of news related to Sonic specifically I wanted to talk about, and I mostly wanted Akko's opinion on this one. Sega and Paramount are planning a controlled expansion of the Sonic universe, treated now as a big franchise. Films and series are being developed to complement the games and vice versa. The next Sonic game will align with that idea.
So the next Sonic game is going to be based on the movies.
So that's what I also thought.
They're doing the Sonic Expanded Universe, the Sonic's, the SCU, guys. What's the SCU?
So where is it specifically? I actually replied to this tweet, and I specifically found out that what he meant is not that it's like the games and the movies are like the same universe or the same canon, but they're basically adopting ideas from the movie to use in the games. So let's say Sonic 4 is
But
next.
the movies are incredibly underpowered in terms of
Hold on.
what characters can do.
Let me finish. The concept he gave, because it made sense to me, was Sonic 4 is coming out, which means they want to double down on advertising for using Metal Sonic and Amy. Which means what this would do, I can't see the sub the sub because my alerts aren't working. I need to sit down with Occo and get those fixed at some point. Yay.
Yep.
But thank you for the sub. I do appreciate it. What this is specifically suggesting is because Sonic 4 will use Amy and Metal Sonic as primary plot development, plot moving details, that these two characters will have a major important role in the next mainline Sonic game. So the main games will not be a continuation of the movies. They will exist separately, but they will kind of use the movies as a way to propel desire for these characters going forward. So case in point, let's say the Sonic 6 uses Silver as a major overlying thing. Theoretically, at that point, the next major game they do may have a massive influence by Silver.
I don't know.
I think they should keep the games and movies separate, like how they're doing for Mario.
Well, no, they are. Again, that is what they're doing. It's just some plot details from the movies will influence what characters might appear in the next game. Which I have no problem with as long as it's not forced. Like, if the character makes sense for it to be there, that's fine. If it doesn't, why are you doing it? Again, I don't know, but it makes sense. But if they, what I would rather they do is not do that, really. And if they wanted to just make movie or games based around the movies, just do that. You clearly had a desire to do it with Sonic Boom. Just do it with the movies.
I'll bring up Sonic Boom. Well, not in this universe.
Sonic Prime was the bad one, Occo.
No, Sonic Boom had the bad game.
Sonic Boom had the
Sonic
bad
Boom.
games. There were more than one.
What was the second one? Don't actually answer that. I don't want to know.
I think it was called Fire and Ice, actually.
Don't tell me. I don't
Oh,
want to
was
know.
it really?
Yeah.
I thought that they only had one shit game.
Nope, there were two.
So was it just as buggy as the
No.
first one?
No. But it was still bad, but not as bad.
I see.
Speaking of Sonic, or I guess Sega, there is some other information that is quite interesting. Back in 2024, the internal structure of Sega changed dramatically. For the first time, we've seen the consolidation of power be put onto two men. We saw the birth of Japan Asia Studio Business Unit. Today, I will share what the current infrastructure is. Japan Asia Studios Business 1, this unit consists of major single-player studios with the central goal of providing quality titles with the focus of global console brands, character IPs, and narrative games. This will be the central home for console games. Japan Asia Studio Business Unit 1 will consist of these major studios. Sonic Team, which is Sonic, Puyo Puyo, Shinobi, and Sakura Wars. RGG Studio, which is Yakuza, Monkey Ball, and Virtua Fighter. P Studio, which is Persona. Studio Zero, which is Metaphor ReFantasio. And Studio Maniac, which is Shin Megami Tensei and Etrian Odyssey. And then Unit 1 will be led by X Second Development Division Head Osamu Ohashi. he has also been promoted to CEO of Atlas. So people like Izuka and other people under like this same branch of Sega will now be reporting to this one guy instead of reporting to upper management at Sega.
Okay.
This is unprecedented consolidation of power and nothing we've ever seen since the merger of Sega and Sammy in 2004. The entire console development will now be led company-wide by one man who has been at Sega since 1993 and is an unimaginable promotion for the man. Japan Asia Studio Business Unit 2, this will be the home of major GAAS development studios and will see the development or continued development of titles such as Phantasy Star Online 2, Crazy Taxi, and Jet Set Radio. Sapporo Studio will also be included, aiming to expand into a major studio. This studio for Unit 2 will consist of the following three. Online R&D Department, which is PSO2, Mobile Game Division, which is Hatsune Miku Colorful Stage, and Sapporo Studio, which is Crazy Taxi. Unit 2 will be headed by Sapporo Studio head Takaya Sekiwa, and will push Sega's live service titles going forward. Just like Osamu Ohashi, this is a consolidation of power towards one man, and is another major promotion. This is a stark change in power and leadership within the company, and for the first time, Sega has structured itself under two banners, and will demonstrate a focused push into single-player and multiplayer. I think this is good.
I hope so.
Because what this does mean, instead of Sega like directly getting kind of their hands dirty with this stuff, is kind of more putting that pressure on other people, which means we could see a focus or a better focus of how things will go moving forward.
Sorry, my fingers are like killing me.
Well, you've been working for hours. Of course they would be.
Basically did a full-time job today, editing. My hope is that it pays off.
It will, Occo. I believe in you.
It will. All right. And for the big reason I wanted Magma here.
Hee hee.
This one's gonna get heated, but there's a reason for this for us doing this. Earlier this week, actually on Tuesday, we had Edmund McMillan's latest game, Mewgenics, release.
Yeah.
And then he decided to shit his pants with a controversial opinion.
He made one bad thing. There's one thing I disagreed with, and he pretty quickly backtracked.
So
did he backtrack, or did he just decide to shut up because he knew it was bad?
Probably both.
Probably both. But for people who don't know what Mewgenics is, think of it like Final Fantasy Tactics meets The Binding of Isaac. There's no gameplay.
What seems to be going on?
That's the Meat Canyon video.
The Meat Canyon video is pretty funny.
Here's a kind
I'm not really happy with Meat Canyon right now. I'm going to be honest with you.
The hell is that thing? Why would you spoil an endgame boss?
I don't even know where this is in the game. I don't know.
I don't know.
So
concerns.
It is a tactics. It's a grid-based tactics game. Very reminiscent of like Final Fantasy Tactics, Disgaea, XCOM. Maybe not XCOM, but like, you know, strategy games, tactics games.
I'm going to be honest. Meat Canyon came out is extremely anti-ice, so I'm kind of upset with him right now.
You can be. No, that's fine. It just can you separate? Are they putting their opinions into their videos?
Yes, he put it into his videos.
Ah, fuck, damn it.
There was a live stream he did where he talked about how anti-ice he is. And then he decided to bring the Bucky in it.
Well, that's a conversation for a different day.
So, to kind of have that concept with Mewgenics down, there was some drama after the game released of specific people that Edmund McMillan hired for the game. So let's get into reading that. Edmund McMillan and Tyler Galil's cat breeding roguelike Mewgenics came out earlier this week to an overwhelmingly positive reception and plenty of early success. However, one aspect of the game has left folks on the fence. This list of pretty complicated internet personalities who will voice the copious amounts of meows emitted by the in-game cats. So, to get a better picture of how these cameos came to be, I reached out to developer McMillan. Here's a brief rundown of the people included that some potential Mewgenics players on social media, principally in this thread, have been hanging out near the top of the recent era the past couple of days, have voiced unhappiness over. The presence of YouTubers Ethan and Hilla Klein from H3H3 Productions has drawn criticism for those who don't agree with their views on the Israel-Palestine conflict. Mewgenics has also features a voice performance by Matan Evan. That's the 15...
Do you want to know what their opinion is?
I'm actually surprised they didn't actually put in iDubbbz and Anissa.
Isn't iDubbbz and Anissa in it though?
Yes.
They are, but the thing is, this article didn't mention that.
To be fair, people haven't been kind of upset at that one like they have been with these.
You know what's really funny? Everybody, I know that like the Hassan crowd is upset at Ethan, but Ethan has been one of the more vocal supporters of Palestine and being anti-Zionist, which is hilarious because he's a Jew. So it's just really funny. His controversial opinion is that he is against Zionism, which is why I find it funny.
Okay.
Just saying, I don't know what's controversial. It's just really funny that he's like that.
Okay.
He's one of Bull's people.
There's also a voice performance from Matan Evan. That's the 15-year-old stage invader from the 2022 Game Awards.
That's the King Landlord right there.
Yep. The Bill Clinton kid, for those who don't know, during the acceptance speech from Miyazaki for the Elden Ring win.
We know him as the Landlord.
Landlord.
That's the who appeared on the Far Right Conspiracy podcast Infowars. He was on Infowars? Oh no.
Was he on Infowars? What the fuck was Alice Jones doing letting a kid go on there?
On. I'm just gonna send this one to Occo for Occo's own desires and needs or whatever.
Oh, that's hilarious.
There you go, Occo. Enjoy.
You make it sound like I'm gonna do something weird with this this information.
We love the landlords.
And then there's also Christine Chandler, an autistic trans YouTuber who has been the subject of considerable online bullying. She was arrested on a charge of incest in 2021 that was dismissed in 2023. For those who don't know who Christine Chandler is, Chris Chan.
I've never called Christian by his actual name.
You shouldn't, and you shouldn't obey their gender pronouns because not even they traditionally obey their gender pronouns because they also believe that they're Jesus Christ. And Jesus Christ want no damn woman.
Anyways.
I was dismissed? No. So I will explain it quickly for people. The thing that he was arrested for had I believe it was a minimum sentence of like 2 years, which he served by the time that they let him go. That is why he is not in jail right now, because he hit the 2 years and they were like, you know what? Fuck it. He'll just get to go.
Yep.
Technically, they served time, and the court was like, that if we convict him, he will have already served time.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, Chris Chan committed a felony and served time for it, but is not considered a felon, I think.
My only question with that, because it's a sexual-based offense, wouldn't he be on the sex offender list?
Because he served time without going to court, I don't know. I don't think so. That's what really sucks is they got to the end of the jail time and Chris Chan just didn't get like put in court. They just let him rot there for 2 years and decided to let him go. You're very silent there. Do you appreciate this knowledge that I have given you?
Yeah, something's not adding up somewhere.
According
Anyways,
Again, again, the kind of felony it was had 2 years to it, and I'm I could be wrong, but like this is based off of information that I did little research on, and maybe Ava can help me out here, but like my belief is because he already served time, they just let him go because the time that was served was the time that would be allotted for it anyway.
anyways,
According to Macmillan, the list of cameos is a kind of cross-section of internet culture during the game's development, with an emphasis on featuring people from across the ideological spectrum. When we added most of the people on the list, it was ages ago. Like Ethan was included a good 4 years back, he told me over email. I wanted the game to feature a huge array of iconic voices I've been hearing echoing across the internet for most of my time making games, Macmillan added. As some probably noticed, I was pretty all over the place when it came to cameos, and did my best to include and keep ones that clashed or kind of counterbalanced each other. The inclusion of Ethan and Hilla was counterbalanced by iDubbbz and Anissa, he pointed out. For context, iDubbbz and Anissa are YouTubers and streamers who have publicly supported Palestinians during Israel's invasion of Gaza. iDubbbz and Ethan Klein are former friends who are now locked in a public feud. After iDubbbz released a content...
You might say that.
After iDubbbz released a content cop video criticizing Klein for his stance on Israel. I made sure to contact both to make sure they were okay with the other's involvement, so it didn't feel like a weird gotcha on release, Macmillan explained. They were both very adult about it and said they had no issues with the other being added, and I really respected that. Since I know they have been publicly feuding for a while now, it's hard to explain without revealing aspects of the game people haven't really experienced yet, but the inclusion of people with clashing ideologies felt appropriate. I understand we live in a time where a meow from someone who has different beliefs as you is scary and frustrating, confusing and controversial, Macmillan continued, but it felt interesting, so I decided to explore it. Also, I should probably point out that I don't share the same opinions as well, probably any of the people we included. If I only included people who share the same exact opinions as me, I'd be the only one meowing in the game. I included Chris, but also Liquid Chris, those who know. I didn't realize Matan was controversial. I mean, a lot of these people are characters doing bits. It's sad that some people might read this or other articles and be so off-put by the idea of an inclusion of someone they don't like, so much as they will never play the game. He concluded, but I'm not sure someone who would be that upset about it by a problematic meow would really enjoy the game that much anyway. Honestly, the thing that bothers me the most about all this is if a cat appears with the voice of someone you hate, you can literally throw it into the trash. Or worse, people need to get more creative with their hate. Macmillan also pointed out that once Mewgenics has full mod support, modders may well have a go at offering players the means to remove any meows they aren't fans of, and possibly add in their own custom meows. In our review of Mewgenics, Callum wrote that Macmillan and Galil's brand has long been stapling together obsessive gameplay loops with juvenile potty humor and more than a sprinkle of morbid horror. He noted in conclusion that whatever happens, I know I'll come back with a core group of story, and it'll almost certainly involve poo. That spirit definitely seems to have carried over to the voice casting too.
Yep.
What? Yeah, I forgot. There's a lot of pee and poop jokes in that game. Sometimes I do wonder about his mind with some of that shit.
I mean, it's been his kind of moniker since the Binding of Isaac.
He went to bat for Christian, so he made a tweet,
quote unquote.
I'm
gonna be honest with you. I find it hard to not know that Chris Chan got arrested for that, because I think he claimed that he didn't know.
It's not that he didn't know. He's saying that if he actually was convicted, there would be a record.
Again, like I've explained, I just don't think he understands how it works.
Yeah.
And he decided to go to the internet to make an opinion instead of actually looking into it, which is probably the worst thing that you could have done.
Exactly. So Macmillan made a tweet yesterday, and Magma, can you find that for me? I know the tweet itself is gone, but there is images of it saved on Twitter. If you could find me that, that'd be great, because I've not been able to find one.
Did
I
he
have
include Tobuscus in this game? I'm curious.
So there is a thread of actors. So we're gonna kind of go through that list, and if any name kind of comes out to any of you, point it out. Danielle McMillan, which I believe is his wife, Chelsea Rebecca, Lisa Curris, Peach McMillan, Emily Gordon, Danny Bowman, Manal McMillan, Felicia Day. Felicia Day, I'm sure a lot of people know. Nicole Burrell, Alex, Lauren Blazinski, Steph Sterling, Selena, I don't know, Carla Kilstead, Anissa Jomny, Giwi, Barbara LeBurk,
Jamha. It's Jamha, sir. Get it right, you bigot.
Ali Galil, Tikara, Marguerite Perrin, Alicia Roy, Cupquake. Oh my god, I haven't heard that name in years. Chris Chan, Audrina, Sushi Moo, Barbara Crampton, John Evans, Acacia Evans, Hilla Klein, Quentin Galil, Eli Evans, Chris Kling, Isabella Scooby, Crystal Evans, Lily Pichu, Caitlin Lindquist, Justin Wang, Vinny Vinesauce, Logic.
Is a completionist in there somewhere? I'm curious.
I don't know yet. Logic, Jeff Bandolin, Markiplier, H Bomber Guy.
Oh gosh, I'm gonna be honest with you. H Bomber. I'm gonna be real. He used to be cool, and then he got trolls remorse, and now he's a cock.
I'm want to let the chat know I hate you because my timeline was not forever cursed because I had to look up Chris Chan on Twitter.
See, that's your fault, my man.
Ricky Berwick.
No.
Chills.
I love how it says credited as Ricky Berwick.
I can't find the actual tweet. I can't.
Okay, that's
fine. Yeah.
But basically he went out. It wasn't defending Chris Chan. It was more having a social discussion about what happened with him. And people took it the wrong way of like, oh my god, you're supporting Chris Chan, when that's not what he was doing.
It kind of felt like he was going to bat for Chris Chan. I'm gonna be real with you.
I see what you mean, and I understand why you're saying that, but it felt more like to me like he was trying to have a conversation. But
No
Chills,
conversations anymore.
Ethan Klein, Wubby, Taylor Hall, Spencer Kling, Stephen Williams, Pello, Dave Nelson, Cliff Blazinski, Rivers Cuomo, Michael Galil, Sony Shock, Yauv, Mr. MV, Aaron Hansen.
I don't know if I'll ever play the game because I don't really support anything that has Aaron Hansen in it.
Derek Acosta, Gino Samuel, Matthias Bossi, Sean Chatfield,
Gino fucking Samuel,
Adam Johnson, Tyler Galil, Rocco Bot, Carl Edge, Vsauce, David Harbour.
Wait, they included David Harbour? Really?
Yeah. Damian Abraham, Ross
Can't
Donovan,
believe that. That's funny.
Eric Lindquist, Joey Curris, Cody Blanchard, Dusty McMillan, Andrew Bowser, David Firth, Sam Haft, Rich Evans, Froggy Fresh, Tom Cardy, Cody Galil. Who's David Harbour? David Harbour is the Guardian in the Black Widow movie and the Thunderbolts. He also plays Harper in Supernatural and Stranger Things.
Stranger Things.
I wanted to go
he,
there.
He is the chief of police in Stranger Things.
Yep.
They got Northern Lion. Not surprised.
Tom
I would be
Cardy.
surprised if Northern Lion wasn't.
Yeah, I'd be
in
surprised
there.
too. Cody Galil, Gavin Howell, Mark DiCarlo, Tonetta, Florian Himsel, The Professor, Lloyd Kaufman, Greg Sestero, Jack Packard, Dax Flame, Stinky Blue Rat, Vigo Bossy, Russ Frushtick, Liquid Chris, Duncan Trussell, Hunter Hancock, Tallulah Bossy, Zach Hadel, Douglas Philippa, Sneak Snag? Who the fuck is
Oh.
Sneak Snag? Jonathan Holmes, Joshua Tomar, Max Mofo, Vin Trong, Swagger Souls,
Oh, really?
iDubbbz,
Nice.
Bobcat the Wait, Nicola Verkonjak, Jay Bauman, Matan Evan, Josh Robert Thompson, Brittany, Gloria Howell, Sheepsing, Brandy Corbett, Shannon Shaw, Aaron Freeman, Liam J. McKay, Mark Brown, Michael Reeves, Alexa, Perry Cavello, Roger Barr, Scott Manley, Mike Stoklasa, Zach Scott, Zoe Thorogood, Michael Corbett, Windagoon, Rodney Roy, Johan Vasquez, Chase Sudarth, Corpse Husband,
I haven't heard that name in a while.
Jamie Shio, Will Stamper, Burt Bronx, Northern Lion, Tom Fulp, Jamie Shannon, Kezia Burrows, Lazy Matt Man, Emmy Rue, Germa, and Moist Critical.
Yeah, that's a lot of people.
It's a lot of people.
I highly doubt that's all of them.
I don't know if he's listed, but I do know Sinvicta is also in this game. Because he actually has said
Nice.
he voiced some cats. Yeah, so that's a lot of actors. But the big ones that have brought some kind of controversy that this article did not mention was obviously Ethan Klein, Chris Chan, and Emmy Rue, actually.
Why
Emery,
Emmy?
really? That's
I've been
funny.
seeing people like get mad about that. Why? Why is Emery just a topic for debate that Ed McMillan is shouting out Emery when she streams the game? I see no point for that to be a point of controversy.
So, from the Eat account, Mewgenics developer Edmund McMillan shouted out Emmy Rue for playing his game as he does with various streamers. And the comments weren't having it. Saying, "We won't be watching. You need to start having some spine. Don't promote her. She's very toxic right now. Better channels to watch that is not directly ties to Asmongold and his politics."
People are retarded. I'm gonna be real
So
with you.
they're not watching her because of her ties to Asmongold.
Okay.
Oh my god, you're all stupid. Not you, chat, but like these people.
Chat, he's calling you stupid.
So the game is called Mewgenics. Why wasn't Movie Bob casted?
Oh, fuck Movie Bob.
To be fair,
Listen, there's a
McMillan-
reason why Movie Bob isn't invited to things, and it's because he's a bitch.
I actually, in
You
fact,
see what he gave the Sonic movie?
No,
He gave the Sonic movie like a 4 out or 5 out of 10. And then he gave the Mario movie a 10 out of 10, I believe.
no, Sonic was better than Mario. I still liked Mario, but Sonic was better than Mario.
Yeah, but you obviously don't understand the beauty and amazement of Movie Bob and how he's a good movie reviewer that is definitely not biased for Sonic the Hedgehog.
I mean, fair. In fact, I made jokes saying that he probably asked San to do some meows for the game, but
I don't
going
know.
on this, he probably also asked Asmongold.
He
You just
really
haven't
doesn't
found it yet.
care. He really just doesn't care about the political stances people have. He just won internet personalities, regardless of political stances.
But
Well, okay. Here's the thing that you have to consider. are these internet personalities that are great to the internet, or are these internet personalities that he likes?
Oh
Well,
no.
well, no. Let's go back to the article. Here we go. The list of cameos is a kind of cross-section of internet culture during the game's development, with an emphasis on featuring people from across an ideological spectrum. When we added most of the people on the list, it was ages ago. I wanted the game to feature a huge array of iconic voices I've been hearing echoing across the internet for most of my time making games. As some probably noticed, I was pretty all over the place when it came to cameos and did my best to include and keep ones that clashed or kind of counterbalance each other. The inclusion of Ethan and Hilda Klein was counterbalanced by iDubbbz and Anissa. He pointed out, for context, iDubbbz and Anissa are YouTubers, blah blah. But I was made sure to contact both to make sure they were okay with the other's involvement, so it didn't feel like a weird gotcha on release. They were both very adult about it and said they had no issue with the other being added, and I really respected that, since I know they have been publicly feuding for a while now. It's hard to explain without revealing aspects of the game's people haven't really experienced yet, but the inclusion of people with clashing ideologies felt appropriate.
You know what I think? He tried to get Hassan and Asmongold in the game.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
But when Hassan heard that he's adding Asmongold, he backed out.
Yep. And Ethan.
Yeah, Hassan is that petty.
And that's probably why.
Granted.
And
do you know if all of the voices have actually been shown off in the game?
No, because I don't recognize a lot of them. Hell, I've probably heard some ones I would normally recognize, but I just haven't recognized them.
Maybe he is actually in the game. Who knows?
Who knows? Now, I do want to clarify this. McMillan has said there will be DLC for the game, which means there is an opportunity, if they were not asked, for them to be in the game.
Be funny.
It would be fun.
So Ed McMillan made a game he wanted to make.
Exactly.
It took over a decade to make because I thought it was a decade.
It was 8 years.
Oh.
He's wanted to make it for a lot longer, but it has been in active development for 8 years.
Mm-hmm.
Because he even wanted to make it before Isaac even existed. But we hadn't gotten there yet as far as development tools. For what he was wanting to do anyway. Hassan is super petty. He is saying Burt Peanut is Israel backed because he doesn't hate America and has more viewers. Oh, fucking Hassan. Hassan.
You know, I am getting to the point where I'm going to be like, you guys are just feeding a loop to continue to talk about him.
Yeah.
Which is why, like, I don't talk about him. Why, like, when I see a lot of people talk about, I mean, like, as far as I know, Kirsch doesn't talk about him a whole lot, and I think she's kind of smart about that because, like, I think that he gets a lot of attention the more you talk about him, which is why I don't think people should be talking about him.
Yep. And that's why we shouldn't talk about him.
I don't talk about him. He's had VTubers for Mewgenics. I haven't seen those. Damn, Temp went quiet fast.
I think he's letting his dog out, or something to do with a cat. Place your bets, chat. Is it a dog or is it a cat?
It was myself.
It was a dog.
I figured while Akka was talking, I could probably just go to the bathroom.
Everyone who betted on dog, you won.
Technically, you lost though.
Did Temp say Giwi? That's a VTuber.
Giwi.
Yeah, Lily Pichu. Yep. Now imagine this. Imagine this if he keeps the changing ideology for a DLC. Cinder and Shy Lily.
I know
That's not gonna happen,
that's not
man.
gonna
You don't
happen.
know
Listen.
that. You really don't know that.
I doubt that he would. 'Cause I
Are you
don't think
listen? That's
I
the Cinder is not going to do something where that's the case, and I'm not saying that as like a fan. I'm saying that as somebody who has literally lived, eaten, and breathed all of this fucking shit for the last couple of days. She will not do something that gets her into controversy.
Also, I think Ed McMillan especially is not that big into like the VTuber culture because majority of the people are internet culture, are internet celebrities, not VTuber celebrities.
I mean, fair, but that is also the ability for like a DLC, because a lot of these you also have to consider are, when he said this, were voices when he was in active development of this game.
Hololife's definitely big during the active development, especially the last 4 years.
Exactly, but now that he is no longer having to have his head buried in development, you know, maybe he'll start seeing some other stuff that might fit for the game.
Wouldn't be surprised if they actually do a Hololive cosmetic DLC because I know a funny little Among Us game did that.
I don't know if
A
they'll
lot
do
of
that because they didn't do it for Isaac.
I know.
It'll be like Hollow and Niji. Yeah.
Is Nietzsche still popular?
Yeah, Nietzsche's still around. The JP branch is still doing well.
But despite the actors, Mewgenics did hit #1 on Steam and top sellers. Which is pretty impressive, especially considering it is an, I want to say indie game, but I'm like, but Silksong also hit #1, I believe, when it came out.
So if it's too big, it's not an indie game to you anymore?
No, it is an indie game.
I would say
It is-
Edmund's an indie.
It is an indie game. I was trying to maybe consider my statement a little better, because I was about to say Mewgenics is, I think, the only indie game that has actually hit that. But thinking about it, I'm like, no, Silksong, I believe, did. And I'm pretty sure a few others have as well.
Potentially, probably another one of Ed McMillan's games.
No, actually. In fact,
you don't think that Rebirth got there?
No, I don't.
No.
In fact, I'm gonna bring this up because this is from McMillan himself. The all-time peak of Isaac was 70,000, and at the time of posting this, Mewgenics was at 69,000. Mewgenics now
like over 100,000.
Is
right?
over 115,000. Mewgenics has absolutely beaten Isaac's peak player.
It's breaking the peak every day, but I'm pretty sure we're going to see it slow down because of being entering the work week now.
Exactly. So, this game definitely beat Isaac over the head.
It also helped that, for those who don't know, I'm pretty sure everyone saw it, it was in the front page of Steam.
It did get a front page banner on Steam, yes.
Well, I imagine that Ed and Gabe are buddies because he was one of the big guys that was like on Steam for a while.
Maybe. I don't know. Isaac is still great. Isaac is great. I still play Isaac regularly, even though I said I'd be taking a break from it.
Yep. Hey, what's Temp doing? Oh, he's playing Isaac.
It's a fun game. I'm sorry.
I'm not. Don't apologize. You're having fun.
No, apologize. You bigot.
Oh.
He's in here, is he?
Oh. Goodness. Excuse me. So, other stuff is interesting about this game. Where Tyler basically came out and said, I got time, ask me some questions about Mewgenics or programming or game design or whatever. And this was back in 2023. He got a question saying, how much does Mewgenics need to sell for you to consider it a success? His response was somewhere around 250,000 copies. He then took this tweet and replied to it on February 10th and said, "Oh, okay, it took less than 12 hours to pass this. Okay."
I want to see sales numbers now.
I do too. So it took...
Well, it's more than 250,000 at least.
Yep. Yep.
In fact, we can thank IGN for this one. Mewgenics just sells 150,000 plus copies in just 6 hours. In just 6 hours. It'll be a week since release on Tuesday. This game has sold, last I've heard, over 500,000 copies. Which is a little... Yeah, here, even specifically. From Tyler again, 500,000 units sold in 36 hours.
I think
Okay.
we might be seeing a million units sold in the first week.
Yeah, there's the decent chance of that. In fact, he went on to say, "I'm being told that we passed Vampire Survivors peak. The only roguelite with more peak concurrent players than us is Hades 2. And
they broke that.
They broke that one. Mewgenics sales compared to Silksong sales? Oh, Silksong won, no matter what. Like, I'm sorry.
Silksong was wanted for way longer, I'm going to be honest.
Silksong had more internet impact because of Hollow Knight than Mewgenics did because of Isaac.
Yeah, exactly. But,
which, who cares?
But I do think each game does something different that appeals to different crowds, but still succeeds similarly. Because Mewgenics is a roguelite tactics game, whereas Silksong is a Metroidvania platformer. Yeah, exactly. So this is fantastic for Mewgenics.
A little bit.
In fact, we actually got a active player count from Tyler as well, and it beat out Deadlock. A game that isn't even officially announced yet.
Yeah, I mean, like, there's a point where that doesn't sound super duper impressive towards new games, and I would say that this is one of them.
Mm-hmm. Now, to be fair, down here you'll be able to see that it's under Deadlock now. It's under Rust, but it's also almost 10 p.m.
It is 12:41 a.m.
So
where I am at.
Like, again, I could look back at this tomorrow and it could be like, up here.
Hey.
So, I don't know. I'm one of the people that 100%ed Silksong, but I won't touch Mewgenics or any other roguelite. I 100%ed Silksong too. I even got some kind of dirty looks for saying it was my game of the year last year over Claire Obscure.
It's a fair opinion to have. I'm currently in the process of 100%ing Silksong. Pain.
Yeah, it is pain, but it's fun.
Is it though?
Yes.
Everything is tuned 2 hearts now.
So, Mewgenics is succeeding, whether controversy or not is a thing.
The controversy itself is really just minor.
They're minor, yeah. In fact, I actually forgot about this one. We'd made back our development budget after 3 hours. Thank you. They made back their development budget in 3 hours.
Not bad.
That's impressive. Just, wow. Again, whether or not you dislike or you like the dev team for Mewgenics, it's still props to be able to accomplish what they did, because not many games today accomplish this. The controversy is mostly people who probably don't play games hating on people. Exactly. Exactly. In terms of games coming to Steam, I actually wanted to talk about this because this came across my feed today. Lords of the Fallen 2 could be coming to Steam as Studio Boss teases ditching Epic exclusivity.
Please, ditch Epic exclusivity. I want to play your game. Let me play your game.
Damn, just won't get onto Epic, huh?
Fuck Epic.
I remember. One, gross. Two, I remember
Sorry.
when Temp was really
in that
big on
moment.
Epic.
I still kind of like Epic as a service, but I much prefer Steam.
And it's an indie competitor, however, being competition to Steam, it doesn't provide anything else new or anything revolutionary compared as a service to actual gamers. Apparently, it gives more of a cut to the developers, which is good. I support that. Everything else is not.
Yep, absolutely.
Well, that might be why the developers go over there.
So let's
go. And then they don't give as much money because people don't buy it.
Yep. So let's go and give this a read. The Lords of the Fallen is among the best Souls-like games to launch in recent times, so fans have been looking forward to the sequel. However, many of the CEO's remarks and official confirmation last year suggested that it would also be tied to the Epic Games Store. New developments now suggest that it may no longer be the case, and Lords of the Fallen 2 could very well launch on Steam. Why it matters? A new tease by the CEO of CI Games suggests that Lords of the Fallen 2 could be set for a Steam and GOG release, although it is unclear whether the game will arrive on other PC platforms on day one or end up as a timed exclusive. From Marek Tymiński, today's extraordinary general meeting approved the proposed capital raise authorization, a key step forward. This flexibility allows the company to accelerate distribution channels and strengthen its position for upcoming releases, including Lords of the Fallen 2. Once executed, its positions CI Games for higher potential profits and improved valuation. A pure win-win for shareholders and the company's short and long-term growth.
Please be released to Steam.
As announced on Twitter, CI Games has approved a proposed capital raise authorization, which sets its upcoming releases for higher potential profits and improved valuation. However, this capital could be used to buy Epic Games' permanent exclusivity rights for the sequel, which would set it up for a release on other PC platforms. CI Games CEO Marek Tymiński sparked these rumors after liking several fan comments about Lords of the Fallen 2 Steam release under the announcement. The studio boss also retweeted the post that discussed the new announcement and the ongoing rumors. This is a different tune than what the CEO sang last year, so the plans about a future Lords of the Fallen 2 might have changed since the original reveal. The CEO previously also caused controversy by claiming that Lords of the Fallen carried the torch for Souls-likes. Regardless, the sequel is also expected to be much darker than the original, so fan expectations are at an all-time high. I don't know. What do we think?
I don't know. Honestly.
Oh, I can hear it. Akko's starting to wind down.
I've been yawning all night, man. I don't know what you mean.
He has been.
Fair.
For the average consumer, for the average gamer, being released on Steam is a big win. You can make the argument that being released on Epic only is a better deal for the developers because of the bigger share, because of the bigger cut for the developers. However, because Epic doesn't really have that big of a good track record, and majority of people are on Steam, taking less of a cut for more sales might make shareholders look towards Steam.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. I still need to play Lords of the Fallen. I have a few games I've started playing this year that I've not finished. But I do want Lords of the Fallen to be one of the ones I do play this year. I actually ended up picking it up after they started making changes to like the whole oh, do you want male or female or type A, B, and it was voted for male and female, so they just doubled down on that. So there is clear discussion within the company about overall consumer opinions. And that, I do believe, is where this is coming from. There was a lot of backlash behind Epic's exclusivity. So it is quite possible that a lot of the changes they've made within the company have been as a result of overall distaste for Epic exclusivity. Maybe even going to a point where they're willing to take a hit if it means allowing the game to come to every platform. Because if that succeeds overall, they could make a much bigger profit by going to what players want. Because it's not like people don't want the game to come to Epic. It's just people don't want it exclusively on Epic.
Yep.
Like, if you want to use Epic as your thing, cool. By all means, use it. The same thing applies to GOG. But, like, no one wants exclusives, but they want the option to choose where they go.
Oh boy.
Estimated Mewgenics budget was $2 million. So in 6 hours, 150,000 sales. At $26.99 or sorry, $26.99 divided by 2. Have fun with that, Farrell.
I can pull up a calculator real quick. So 27,000.
See, even Magma's yawning. It's not my fault.
Even I'm yawning a
Yep.
little bit, actually.
That is the still budget. Yep. Yep. They surpassed that in 6 hours.
So chat, that's Dogwave. Oh wait, no, wait, one more. This is a big one. I noticed some people talking about this one. We're gonna talk about it real quick.
Oh, they got that resolved.
Oh, they got this resolved? Good.
They got it resolved.
So when this came across my feed, Sonic Shorts Volume 8 is set to be deleted in 1 week due to a copyright claim. If it is not trimmed out, YouTube will not let us trim out the claimed audio. 12,000 comments and 51 million views will be lost forever. Please retweet for visibility so YouTube can help fix it. In a follow-up tweet, we got the claim. Yeah, so it's fixed. They took care of it.
One quick thing. Arizona is introducing another age gating bill, and this one looks to be the worst in the country right now.
It seems to mimic the Save Act from Britain, if I remember correctly.
But it is just for Arizona, and it is requiring app stores to do age verification on pre-installed apps on telephones.
That's too much of an oversight. That is way too much of an oversight. That's overstepping personal bounds.
I do think it is worth noting that these bills come in and then they do quickly get stayed or struck down because they are deemed unconstitutional by the courts. So even if these bills come in, they get struck down. It's just not cool that it's happening, especially considering that it seems to be Republicans doing the most of it right now. Funny enough, but you know, if you want to know why I don't trust either political party, that's the other one. The Republicans will take away your anonymity in the name of the kids. Democrats will do it in the name of terrorism and safe spaces. So just letting you know, you shouldn't trust either side because both of them are going to be doing it.
Yep.
And if anybody sponsors it, then you know that they're for that kind of shit as well.
Absolutely. Never underestimate how retarded the Arizona government can get. Well, chat.
To be honest, it is purple, the state.
Fair. Chat,
It's a
there's your
purple
R-word
state.
drop of the night.
Say retard all you want. What the fuck? You act as if it's like saying faggot.
I'm joking, Occo. Good lord.
Are you though?
Yes.
I don't know.
Yeah, it takes time. They will enforce it, but then try to back a year or two later. Well, that's what I was saying. That's what I expect Discord to do. Is like Discord's pushing this. They've been caught. They've been clowned on. They've been all this other stuff. I have a feeling Discord's going to back out of what they're doing and then try again in a few months to a year.
Oh, if they try it again, they're gonna get more feedback, pushback.
Yeah, Tar Terrier plush for bedtime. Chet, is the
Yeah.
Tar Terrier a marketable plushie now?
It can be.
Just get Kusa to make a plushie for you.
Like Chet, is this marketable?
Yes. It's so cute. Look, it's so cute. It's so very cute. Oh, look at it. Look at the dorky smile. Look at him. I want to pet him. So derpy, so lovey.
So Chet, that's Dogwave. Magma, what are you doing next week?
Next week, Monday, we're playing Vintage Story with friends. Wednesday, what we're doing Wednesday? Well,
I
still
don't think
need to
we've
figure out
quite
what
decided what we're doing Wednesday.
Friday, it's probably gonna be Silk Song. Saturday, up in the air, but I'm pretty sure I'm gonna be doing a collab with another friend, and then might be doing something for Sunday. Who knows?
Lots of stream this week for Magma then.
Yes. Well, recently, I have hit 150 subscribers, so I am very happy.
Let's go. If you want to,
Woo!
if you want to show yourself and put your stuff in the chat, that'd be fine with me.
If it loads up quickly, go YouTube, go. Huzzah! Yeah. I mainly play games. I don't expect much drama talking from me.
Reason why he doesn't come onto my stuff.
Chat, go follow Magma.
Yeah.
Let's get him to 200 now.
Oh, thank you.
Occo, what are you doing next week?
Video.
Video. That's it. No streams. Just video?
There's no, there will be streams. But video is the big one. I'm gonna be on side scrollers on Wednesday.
Wednesday, nice.
Let's go.
Yeah, I asked my boss for it off, and we got it coming. So
woo. Side scrollers amazing. Go support them as well.
Yeah, side scrollers.
Video is the biggest project right now.
Do you have a specific time that you plan to release that, or not yet?
I'm like 50% done with editing, and then I will be doing a sweep through, and then I'll have a small group of people, probably you, that will watch the video and give feedback, and then my hope is a week or two. Not next week, but if I can keep editing, I could have another couple days like I did today. Probably in 2 weeks.
Understood. And as far as me, chat, we got an interesting week coming up.
What are you doing, Deb?
We are going to do something Wednesday night. I'm gonna bounce the idea around with a few people and see what we're gonna do. But there are ideas. Maybe a return to Repo. Maybe. It's been a bit. Maybe we'll do more Helldivers. Maybe we'll do some Deep Rock. Maybe we'll do something. We'll figure it out. It'll be great. That's Wednesday. Friday, we are returning to Resident Evil 4. I did need a break. That Liza P stream this week did great. I do want to play more of it, but RE4 needs done first. And then Saturday, chat. Who's excited for Saturday? Because Saturday, we are starting a second playthrough of Resident Evil 5 with Amalgamite. You will get to see so much interesting stuff on Saturday.
Oh my gosh.
We'll be starting a little bit later, but the time will be posted in the schedule in my Discord and on YouTube. On that reminder, chat, if you enjoy the content I produce, I would greatly appreciate it if you have to like, subscribe, hit the bell for notifications, join the Discord, as it is the best place to know when I go live for the moment, until we find an alternative to Discord anyway.
There is a game where you are a sperm and you are trying to create life.
I saw that on Twitter.
So otherwise, chat,
Wow.
thank you so much for the continued support. We are well on our way to 850 subs. Again, chat, thank you so much for the support. I definitely would not be doing this without any of you, so it does mean a lot to me. And then Sunday, of course, is Dogwave.
Dogwave.
Yay! More Africa housing crisis correction. All right. Where am I going to send you all tonight? Who's live?
Oh, who's live?
You know what?
Mizu.
I know I'm going to send you on YouTube, chat. Actually, you know what?
Is the Mizu live?
Yes, but we're not going to send you all to Mizu. Not tonight.
Oh.
Instead, I'm going to send you over to Wolfie.
Wolfie. Oh, nice.
It's been a while since I raided Wolfie, so we're going to go ahead and raid Wolfie over on Twitch. And then on YouTube, since we can't do a proper raid there yet, I will send you over to Mizu on YouTube.
Yeah.
So, chat, go behave for Mizu. Go behave for Wolfie. And I will see you all on Wednesday for something. Have a good night, chat. Behave for the two of them. I will be back on Wednesday with probably these two as well. Maybe. Have a good night, chat. Bye.